Mic check. Mic check. It's been months. Come on, Peter, remember the bars. I came in his name, I'm saved by his grace. By his grace, biggers. I came in his name, I'm saved by his grace. 2,000 years ago, he died on a cross so he could show you how to live your life without sin and without lies. The devil took him on a mountain top and offered him every kingdom. He would not stop. He said, "Son of man, worship me. Come over, bend your knee." I said, I came in his name, I'm saved by his grace. Surrounded himself with 12 good men, disciples is what we call them. There was Matthew, Mark, Luke and John, and they told the story after he was gone, how he was born and raised. It only took 3 days. In his name we are saved, but only by his grace. I came in his name, I am saved by his grace. By his grace, biggers. Hello everyone. I've lost the calluses on my fingers from the playing guitar. It's really hurting. Oh, my fingers are soft and tender. How y'all doing? I hope you had a nice day on the non-spinning stationary flat plane. Did you miss me? Did you all miss me? I just had everything just got on top of me, guys. My car engine blew up. Oh my god. Well, the drive chain snapped, which then blew the engine. All the valves and everything. So yeah, everything went offline for a while. I wasn't in the mood. I've become a grandparent. I became a grandpappy on Sunday. And for those of you that follow Twitter, you'd have seen the picture of Harrison and me, silver-haired. But there you go. Unforeseen circumstances. God looked after me. I'll tell you what, having the time off was real nice. I didn't do any Twitter either. I just take a 3-month vacation. And it's been real nice. It drew me closer to God. I didn't realise how what's the word? Obsessed I was with the truth. It's like a cool down period. It was really nice to have the cool down period. Where is he? I'll show you. This is Horatio 20 years ago, and this is Harrison last Sunday. There you go. There's Horatio. I don't know if you can see the whole screen on Twitter. I don't think you can. Let me have a quick look. What can you see? Oh, you can see the baby now, my grandson. I know, I've got old. From the other picture, yeah, I've got old. I'm a granddad now, of course. I used to dye my hair, and it's like camouflaging your age, isn't it? And lying. It's a deception. That whited, snowy top that we get shows other people our wisdom. Right, okay. Oh, where was we? Oh, yeah. I got put off. Scully. No. Scully. There you go. This one goes out to all you natural girls. You know you are. I don't know if I need to cut that fingernail. Wait 1 second. Where's that nail clipper gone? Oh, there it is. 1 second. I don't even know if I'll be able to play this song because it's got so many barcodes. Well, G's in it. And my fingertips are real soft. I've got no calluses on my fingers to play. So the strings are cutting right into me. Anyway, we'll give it a go. If I can remember the words. On the day you were born, God looked down at the place you lay in. He took a deep breath and then he blew on the clouds, blew them away. And heaven and earth he built, it took him just 6 days. Took him twice as long to make that smile for your beautiful face. I said, because I'm a natural. Or you're a natural girl. Told you I can't remember the words. I'm a natural boy. Da, 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 da. Sent a letter to Cadbury's. They made a recipe for your eyes. Took the twinkles from the stars, placed them inside both your eyes. For me, for me, for me, for me. 'Cause you're a natural, actual girl. Work for days and I'll toil for hours and hours just to pay for your dress, all your wedding flowers. And your dress will be made from the finest silk threads. It will fluster the priest and turn every man's head as you grace the aisle with those curves and that smile, that smile. 'Cause you are an actual girl. Tra la 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 la. I've forgotten the next verse. I really have. Wedding dress. Someone send a message to my father up above and tell him I found this girl, the one I truly love, the one that he sent down from heaven up above. She fits me just like a glove. 'Cause I can't remember the words. 'Cause you're a natural girl. 3 months. My own song, I can't remember the words. Stop hitting that wrong bar. Oh yeah. I climb the walls and then clamber the highest steeple. And at the top of my voice I'll sing to all the people. Found a girl, I love the one from above, above. 'Cause she's a natural girl. Tra la 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 la. I'll write your name upon Venus, Jupiter, Mars. So when you look up at night, you'll see your name is written in the stars. 'Cause you're a natural, actual girl. So all you natural girls, how y'all doing? I hope you had a nice day on the non-spinning stationary flat plane. It's as flat as a pizza. Kansas proves it. The Shaohong Wang Bridge in China proves it. The Nullarbor plane in Australia prove it. The fact that Antarctica is the highest continent in the world proves it. The fact that I'm not spinning proves it to me. And if I'm not spinning, you're not spinning. Why can't I? Oh, that's why. My fingers. It's a different guitar. Nobody noticed. I got my Taylor back. It's not different. Well, it is a different guitar to what I've been playing, but it's my old guitar from when I was a flat earther. When I was a flat earther. I'll always be a flat earther. I just don't call myself a flat earther anymore. I prefer to prove forensics first and then rub the faces in it with flat earth. Sucker punched. Right. Where's my music window? I play my 2 first songs and then music. Where is the music window? Live stream. No, there. House of the Rising Sun. Oh, those words are massive. My friend set my computer up correctly now. I might not lag. I had it on the wrong video settings. I had it on 4K and I ain't got a 4K graphics card. Well, you learn something new every day, don't you? Apparently, this song, I don't know who wrote it, but there is only one rising sun and his name is Jesus Christ. There is a house in New Orleans they call the rising sun, and it's been the ruin, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy. D. Peter, oh God, I know. Said I know I'm one. Well, I got one foot on the platform, and the other foot is on that train, and I'm going back to New Orleans to wear that ball and chain. Well, there is this house in New Orleans they call the rising sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy. I said, God, I know. I've just played the back of the song, haven't I? I said I know I'm wrong. My mother was a tailor. I totally missed it. My mother was a tailor. She sewed my new blue jeans. My father was a gambling man. I sit down in New Orleans. Now the only thing a gambler needs is a suitcase and a trunk, and the only time he's satisfied is when he's on when it's on a drum. In New Orleans, well, my mother, no, oh mother, tell your children not to do the things I've done. Oh, spend your lives in sin and misery in the house of the rising sun. Well, I got one foot on the platform, the other foot is on that train, and I'm going back to New Orleans to wear that ball and chain. Hello, Begley. Yes, I'm back. Hey, cold coffee, but it'll do. It's been ages since I've sung. 3 months. My fingers are killing. My throat's stretched. But we'll give it a go. Go on then. It's been a while, hasn't it? This song goes out. Get off. Disagree. No thanks. This one goes out to all you women in black. I mean, men in black. Sorry, men in black. Men in black. This one goes out to all you secret agent men. Anybody like the blues? Oh, it's been a while. The old Johnny Rivers favourite. There's a man who leads a life of danger. To everyone he meets, he stays a stranger. With every move that he makes, there's another chance he takes. Odds are you won't flip-flop me tomorrow. This one goes out to all the fake doctors, fake psychiatrists, fake psychologists, fake scientists. It goes out to all of you people with so-called credentials. Secret agent man. Oh, they've given you a facelift and a cup of testosterone too. Beware of pretty faces that you find, especially in the porn industry. A pretty face can hide an evil mind. Oh, be careful what you say, you give yourself away. Odds are you won't kiss me tomorrow. This one goes out to the hot girl who just disappeared. Secret agent man. Oh, they've given you estrogen and a pair of fun bags too. Yeah. Swinging on the Riviera one day, lying on the Bombay or the next day. Oh, don't let the wrong word slip when you're kissing those flip-flop lips. Odds are you won't give me a love bite tomorrow. This one goes out to the 14-year-old schoolboy called Amanda, who gave me a love bite. Secret agent Amanda. They're giving you a facelift and a double mastectomy. That one goes out to all you secret agents, yeah. Go on, let's sing One for God. It's been a while. Oh, what are we going to sing? Go on, let's do the old Johnny Cash. Oh, that sounds so nice on this Taylor. Ain't no grave can hold my body down. Ain't no grave that can hold my body down. When I hear that trumpet sound, I'm gonna rise right out of the ground. Ain't no grave that can hold my body down. Look way down the river, what do you think I see? See a band of angels coming after me. Ain't no grave that can hold my body down. Look down yonder, Gabriel, put your feet on the land and see. Gabriel, don't you blow your trumpets till you've heard from me. Ain't no grave that can hold my body down. Meet me, Jesus, meet me up in the air. And if these wings don't fail me, I'll meet you anywhere. Ain't no grave that can hold the baby Jesus down. There ain't no grave that can hold his spirit down. Meet me, mother and father, meet me down the road. Mama, don't you know I'll be there when I check my load. Ain't no grave that can hold my spirit down. I've been down the river of Jordan, I buried my knees in the sand, and I hollered hallelujah. I saw his promised lands. Ain't no grave that can hold my body down. Bink. Right, let me just put this guitar back. It's been a while, it's been a while. I had to sweep round that microphone. Nearly fell over, Marlo. We're good, Marley, we're good, mate. Hey, guess what time it is? Doggy treats. Yeah, Marlo. Yeah, shake that booty, Marlo. You want a treat? What we got, Marlo? We got some chocolate. What's that, Marley? Marlo? Chocolate. Is it chocolate, Marlo? Marlo, chocolate. Oh, does that smell nice, mate? there we go. Oh, let's sit nicely. Boop, 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 boop. Da, 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 da. Let's close the music window. Let's bring that window up so I can see it. There we go. Oh, hang on. Oh, it's a bit big. Dang it. Never mind. I can't change it now. I don't need to look there first. Right, anyway. Mic check. Can you hear me? Am I close enough to that microphone? It looks like I am. Yeah, we're fine. Right, where are we? Every day I look at the human skeleton. Oh, I used to. Every day I look at the human skeleton. Why? Because it fascinates me. That's why. God made it real simple. He created two of all living species. A male and a female. It's that simple. There's nothing else. There's nothing in between. There's no lizard people with big tongues and slit eyes and they blink sideways. Don't even get me started on the David Icke stuff. If it doesn't stand up in a forensic court, it's a lie, isn't it? It's got to be. You can argue, oh, but you believe in the Bible, Peter. No, I have faith in God. No, I have faith in Jesus. I don't believe in God. I know there's a God. God is totally self-evident to me. The question is, did God come down and play the game of life? Did he live his life as a man until he was executed? Did that happen? There are 500 witnesses that say it did happen. The word of God, in the beginning there was the word. The word was with God and God is the word. The truth. Anything when you find truth in it, that's God's word. I'm not saying that the whole Bible is God's word. You know I don't. There are things in it that I just want to snap off and throw away. God saw the gold and the gold was good. No. No. That's a jeweler speaking. But I've been through all this before. He made it apparent because he created me in his image. I saw a clip just recently where someone's interviewing the devil. They're like in a dark room. I don't know what it's from. It's from some TV show or something. And they love to show us in plain sight. And it was the devil saying, he gave us free will, and when we rejected him, he kicked us out of heaven because he gave us free will, and then he created you in his image to take our place. And I was just like, ooh, that's about right, isn't it? So I have faith in Jesus. The people are still mad at me for this, but it's a personal choice, isn't it? And how can God be mad at me for following the words of Christ? How can he? Let him without sin cast the first stone. Away you go. Because I can't throw a stone at anyone. These last 3 months off has really mellowed me out something chronic. Until the other day. Until this bloke cut me up on Freeman Street. And he had the audacity to bib his horn at me. When he could see I was pulling out. Anyway, I yelled at him. It's the first time I've been mad at anyone forever. Anyway, Lord forgive me for swearing at him, but I had a lot of time, a lot of thinking, reminiscing about what's happened to me in the last 15 years. I can't believe what I've been through. The kidnapping from my house by the police, beating up, put before an empty court, released without charge. Who's in charge? Get out. Locked in a mental asylum for, a mental asylum. Locked in a nut house for, Harrison house. Locked in, he called the baby Harrison. Locked in Harrison house for 7 days. Until they realised there was nothing wrong with me. I just spoke facts. And they couldn't disprove it. That was the best part about being in there. I love the psychiatrist's face. You know what? That psychiatrist right at the end, before she signed the papers, she had a finger right on the line to release me, and she went, Peter, what shape is the world? And I went flat. And if you try and convince me otherwise, you better show me a picture of Bendy Waterface. And she was smiling as she signed the name across it. Because it can't be proven, water level. That's the end of it. Anyway, God, in his infinite wisdom, created men with bigger faces, look. Wide triangles. It's been ages since I spoke to you, innit? Big triangle on the man, little triangle on the woman. This goes across all nations of people. The male has the bigger face. It's a fact. Go to China, the Chinese man has got a bigger face than the Chinese woman. Go to Korea, the Korean man's got a bigger face than the Korean woman. England, I've got a bigger face than all my girlfriends. I hope. Apart from Amanda. Amanda want me girlfriend. It was a bloke. Anyway. He gave men rectangular far apart eyes, women rounded close set eyes. Big nose, little nose, wider dental arch. When you see me smile, I have such a lion's grin, I really do. Compared to Ratio's mum, she had such a small dental arch. Pointed chin. Narrow angles on a woman, soft curves. It looks like an upside down egg because the woman has a 5 head. Her eyes are lower set than the man's look. This is what we're registering. A smaller triangle at a lower angle. A wider triangle that fills the skull look. That face fills that skull. This face does not fill that skull. Excess of copyrighted material may under circumstances be quoted verbatim for purposes such as criticism, news reporting, teaching and research without the need for formal payment to a copyright holder. To the noddy holder. Let me just have a look. Oh yeah. Was the request? Outlander was the last one I was going to do. We've done a Gwyneth Strong. Bink. Simbi Kelly. I think I might have already done that one. Oh, I didn't even say hello to you all. Let me come over and say hello to you all. How are you all doing? I hope you had a nice day on a non-spinning stationary flat plane. Who was first in class? It was Biggers, of course it was. Hello, Biggers. How are you doing, chick? Jerry came second. How are you doing? Stephen Swift third. Angela A. With You've Missed Me. Pixie, how are you doing? Mr. White, good evening. Karen and Preston. Sorry, Karen and Preston. It's been a long time. Hello. How are you doing? Cool Arrow, how are you doing? A Spectacular, welcome. The Return of the Mang. How you doing, Mang? Yeah, I'm back, mate. But like SPC documentary said, I've done 3,000 videos for people to consume. You know, you shouldn't be worried that I went off for a while. You know, I left messages on Twitter. Sean knew where I was and what was happening. I warned him months in it. I warned him at Christmas. I almost went off at Christmas because I was just struggling with everything. Where are we? Back. Adrian Byrne, how you doing, chick? Oh, my eyesight. I can barely see that. It's sorted the screen, but all the writing's smaller. Pixie Alpha, how you doing, mate? Flat Earth, hello Kenny. Interesting world. Where you arrested, Mr. P? Mr. Perry. No, well, I'm here, are I? Why would I be arrested? Thank you, Adrian. Yes, it's a beautiful picture of Harrison. Holly Begley, we said hello to. Hello, Holly. Brian, welcome. Bernie Shepherd, how you doing? Jeremy, welcome. Anna Souza, how you doing? Emily Wine, how you doing? Tubbs, how you doing? Tree, welcome to the show. The Illuminati got me. No, right. The Illuminati only get their own. You know, like Aaron Dover went off a balcony in Thailand or something. The Illuminati only do their own because it's all part of the show, the spectacular, fantastic lie that we're all living in and through. Caroline, welcome to the show. I said hello, Anna Susan. Hello, Virgo, welcome. Is that all of you? I think it is. Welcome to the show, everyone. Yeah, I wanted some time off for a while, but I feel like I'm letting God down when I don't do something every day. But I needed that time off. I did. I had a lot of reflecting on what I've been through. And I'm sure many of you have gone through the same, right? I know it's not quite as extreme, getting beat up by the police, dragged out of your house over legal name, locked up, all the stuff that's happened. I'm sure it hasn't been as that extreme for you, but God never puts anything in your way that you can't pass or overcome. This is one great big test for us, right? To acknowledge his greatness, his glory, the beauty and everything he's done, including us, and to see through the lies, to lift that veil. And people are like, there's no truth in the Bible. Everything I just said is biblical. What's happening to us is biblical. We're living in, I say it's Revelations, but other people say we're in the little season. When is it? It's close, isn't it? What is it? Oh, we're 4 days away, aren't we? July 4th? Was it July 4th? June 4th? I can't remember when it was. It was 6 months after Christmas, wasn't it? So it's June. It's either June 4th or 16th. Depending on which calendar you're reading from. Gregorian, Julian, whatever. God speaks to us in different ways. I'm not saying you'll hear the voice of God. I've never heard the voice of God, I'll tell you that now. But he leaves signs and signals all over. Songs on a radio. It can be anything. And I know it's God because I'm having these thoughts, these prayers in my mind. I'm not speaking anything out loud. The Bible says if you want God to hear you, you go into the privacy. You don't go to some church and do it in public. You go into the privacy of your own home, your bedroom, or close yourself in a wardrobe for your privacy, meaning it's between you and him. I've never been so close to God in my life because I'm at this age. I'm going silver. I've become a granddad. I never prepared for the actual true thought that God exists. So every day since I found out he exists, I've tried to do something that he'd smile at. Like, nice try, kiddo. Because he just looks at my plans and he laughs. It's in one of Robbie Williams' songs, isn't it? He's the end all and be all, the alpha and the omega, as they put it. When the end of the world comes, I hope that everybody's prepared. I really do. And if there are flip-flops out there that have been forced to do stuff, I hope they're prepared as well. I hope they've repented and made grace with God. I do. I hope it's the same for everyone. But some people don't want that choice. Some people don't want that chance to spend the rest of eternity, not just with God, but with all the people you love. I don't know how that's going to work. Imagine if you've been married 3 or 4 times. God's going to be like, no, in the book it says just marry the one person, the one soulmate for life. I created your soulmate, your flesh of your flesh, your bone of your bone. We've done Symbicali. I know I have. Someone put a request back there. What was it? It was Archbishop what? Let me come over to you and let's have a quick look. Archbishop of Canterbury. Where are we? Dame Sarah. Dame Sarah Mullally. Right, let's have a look. Dame Sarah Mullally. There he is. You're like, how do you know it's a bloke already? Because I've done over 24,000 celebrities. All the big names. And I can't find one natural. I had an answer at 10 of them. I knew straight away. Don't even ask me. Because I didn't know about Bevy or anyone at the time of realising it was all of them. When I first saw Bruce Lee was a woman, I had no idea how I could prove it was all of them. But when I said those immortal words, it's all of them. A whole community of so-called truthers literally flipped out. I'd fits. I can only imagine what was going on in private chats. He knows he's on to us. But that's the case. I was surrounded by flip-flops in Flat Earth. I've slightly encountered them through transvestigations. But after the Flat Earth experience that I had, I was quite sure of myself that I was going to be a transvestigator, nothing else. This person here, Sarah Mullally, is allegedly the first female Archbishop, Anglican bishop. Oh, it's not the Archbishop then. Oh, it is the Archbishop of Canterbury. Is allegedly the first female Archbishop I've seen in my lifetime. Impossible, because all the male ones have been women. If I put in Archbishop of Canterbury, Archbishop, what's his name? Justin Welby, that'll do. This one, instantly I've got this egg-shaped face, high set ears look, the pink lips, the open eyes, the arching eyebrows look, the flat forehead. Your markers are there. It's an instant. He looks like so many other FTMs because of the female skull. I'm so used to seeing the face pushed downwards by this giant forehead. I don't look like that. Look. There's a young picture of me. Don't have it. And there's me now. I don't have it. I don't have a widow's peak. I don't have a dial M. I don't have nothing. I have a short, sloping forehead. However, this person has this giant flat forehead. And as we all know, there's only one skull that carries this giant flat forehead. If you don't believe me, oh, there it is. Here she is. The terminology drag queens comes from royalty, because our ancestors knew what was going on. I don't know how many times the truth has been let out. I don't think it's been let out like this ever. I really don't. People believe in flat earth resets, that they've reset the earth many times, the powers that be. Again, I just think it's another satanic lie. God's in control. That's what they want me to believe, that God is not in control. Satan might rule over the earth. I'll agree with you on that. But he's not in control. And Satan knows this. And these people know it. The King of England, Elizabeth, or Edward as I like to call him, the bishop, all you got to do is look at Justin Welby walking, and the minute we see those crossed legs, it's game over, isn't it, folks? Even from the side, you can see it. The feet are in line, look. If it was a man, this foot would be over here. There'd be a different angle. You think you wouldn't be able to catch them under these robes, but we do. The popes, every one of them, we've caught female gait. It doesn't matter which religion we go to, they're all women, look, lifting up the robes. It's all one big mockery, hidden in plain sight. There's a nice picture of this one mincing. Where is it? Oh, there we go. With a mayor. I don't know which mayor this is. Attend St Mary's Church service. But they're both mincers, look. And this dude here with the straight legs is a bloke. You know what? That might be a real girl there, that sea cadet. That might be a real person. Because she's looking very female there. Tell me, we're at what? I don't know, 20, 30 paces. He's in line. She's in line. He's not. He's straight-legged. Look at the size of that foot. Hello, wildlife and fisheries. You look at these two faces and the skulls. This head is bigger. You can see this head is bigger. This one's smaller. But along with this big head, you get a much bigger face look. And this one squashed. Squashy face, oh squashy face. Women have got squashy faces. It's a fact. It's a forensic fact. Men's faces are wider and further apart. Women's faces are more compacted. And what I'm seeing this at 40 paces, look. Squashy face, wide face. This is where your skills You have to learn them. You have to know these things for yourself. So when you see it in real life, and you will see it in real life, I promise you, you'll be aware of it. How many times you've interacted with people like this and not known? I've got quite a few memorable moments in my life because I was a close-up table magician, and I met a few celebrities, bands, footballers, goalkeeper David Seaman, and I was I thought I was the clever one. I'm the magician fooling you, but really, when I held David Seaman's hand in a Chinese restaurant, I was actually holding the hand of a woman with a moustache, and I did not recognise the fact that I was holding a woman's hand in a restaurant. It's so mental when you think about personal experiences. See, it's not just a man for me. Anyway, back to this strutting chicken here, strutting rooster. I wanted a real nice gait of you. There's another one right there. All right. The knee is breaking outwards, lot. If it was a man, the knee would be pushed inward to stay together. Like this one here, lot. It's breaking outwards. This is a woman as well. I don't know who it is, but just by that gait, it's a woman, not a man. This is definitely a woman. Easy to see, right? I don't know who this is. Who is this with the big teeth and the wide cheekbones? Justin Welwick. Caroline Wright, Reverend. The wife. The wife. She's the husband. The husband with no boobs, lot. It's all about the Dogons. The Dogons. Spell it backwards. It's no god. No gods. It's the no gods. With the fish mitre helmets. There's a lot of history that's out there for you to read up on. God must be looking down at this and thinking, it's time. Surely it's time. How long has this been going on? I don't know how long it's been going on. I really don't. If I go by biblical times, it's about 6,000 years. The oldest tree plant in the world is 4,500 years old. If you date that back from our time, puts you right about the time of the flood, when God said, right, I've had enough, Noah, build this out of gopher wood and get all the animals in there, but not the penguins because they can swim. The amount of atheists that tell me that. Was the penguins on the ark? Is there a brain cell in your head? Right, we're done. Let's come back. We're looking at this one. Dame Sarah Mullally. Tell you what, I don't know if I've done him or not. Let's copy that name and slap it. It's been a long time since I've slapped something in the Triple H file. Open up. Close this window. Oh my gosh. Where have you lot gone? There you are. Close that one. I said Triple H. There we go. And paste. Sarah Mullally. Away it goes. Working on it. Let's see if he's in there. Whilst it looks to check to see if we've already done this person. Is it a new? Is this someone new? Hello, Carol. Is this somebody new? Oh, I've got two orange. What's that say? Aaron, please can you cover world famous figure skating? I can have a look. Paul Morrow from Fox News. 1 second, we've got to get through this one first. He's got a big chin, hasn't he? That one there. He's got a right shadow caster. Look at that flat jawbone. Deep set eyes, thick brow bone. It's been a while. Is that him when he was his kid? It's Steve Irwin. I found the crocodile dude. He became the Archbishop of Canterbury. I didn't really. I'd be very surprised if that's a woman. That's a wide dental arch. They are large, low set ears, look. Earrings in line with the teeth. Just like if I wore earrings, and I don't. Mine would look pretty much the same. Right, let's have a look at him. Is that him when he was younger? It really is. Yeah, I see a dude. Look at that thick neck. Look how wide it is. Look at the place to put Mama Spicy Meatball. You can see it even when she was young, like he was young. It's a thick neck. It's a young boy I'm seeing. Let's have a look. I'd be very surprised if this was a woman. It'll be the first natural we've found. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we're done. Look at that tic-tac. I've had to say this a few times now.
Welcome to Callum's Corner. Now, I've had to say this a few times now, but this is the final time that I will say this. Shut up about my head. It is normal. It is a nice
head. It is not shaped like a sodding tic. It is, Cal. It is like shaped just like a sodding tic-tac. And look at Kate on the left. Kate. His name's Ken, really. Look at that place to put Mama's Spicy Meatball. Right there, look. It's deeper than mine. The neck's longer than mine. He's a fine stature of a man, is Kate Winslet. Not Kate Winslet. What's his name? Kate Thornton. Not Kate Thornton. I can't remember his name. Kate Middleton. The lie is right before you. And as long as you carry on believing what these people say, the more hoodwinked and spellbound you are by their words. There's no Gates. He's got a small face, hasn't he? That one there. Look at those close-set eyes. They look like pinholes in the snow. Look at them. That's a woman all day long. Who is it? The new bishop. Dame? No, that's not Dame Sue. I don't know who that is. Going to speak on misogyny. How about men with close-set eyes? No eyebrows. No brow bone, look. No brow bone whatsoever. Is that him walking? That was him walking. I just got a glimpse of one right there. Oh, we're done. We're absolutely done. Fat little woman there, look, with the sloping arms. Chicken akimbo. This one. Is that a dude? That is a dude. I was just going to say he's got boobs. That's a bit of an egghead right there, walking like a woman. See, your skills don't just pervade to the people we're looking at. You can scan the crowds. This one doesn't look right, does it? This one looks like he's out of, what's that film called with Neo? He looks like one of those agents. Stuck in the middle of Satan's lie is where we all are. Whether you acknowledge this as a truth or not, it's not my decision. God gave you free will. But this archbishop, this new one, is a soldier lot. He's a tin soldier. The knee and foot is punching straight forward like mine. The right leg is solid. There's a slight Q angle because men do have a Q angle, but our knees do not separate like women's do. Even under this veil, look, you can see the knees separating outwards because the hip kicks with it. Look. Well, that's a man. Sorry. Where's that Pope picture? What's the new Pope called? Pope? No, not Francis. Not Bent Leo. Sean got a nice one of this one. Pope Leo walking. You wouldn't think you'd be able to notice it under the veils, but you do. Look at this. Woman all day long. There was a good one of Robert Downey Jr. earlier on Twitter. From Weird Science. There. You wouldn't think you'd catch him, but you do. Right there, it's a female gate, look. Arms hanging akimbo away, like a little duck waddling. Same problem here, look. It's a woman's gate. Look at the size of that Q angle coming inwards because the hip kicks outwards. The knee swings round and back in. Same here. And it doesn't matter which religion I look at. It doesn't matter if I look at Islam or Buddhism. What do they call him? The Dalai Lama. The Dalai Lama. You wouldn't think you'd get the Dalai Lama, but you do. Even under the robes, Dalai Lama walking. And we're done. That first picture, look, game over. Look at that foot kicked outwards towards 8 o'clock. 4 o'clock. 8 o'clock, sorry. When women walk, not only do the hips and knees swing outwards and back in, their feet point outwards towards 8 o'clock and 4 o'clock, look, on each, nearly all of them. Because it's the female way of walking. Remember when they told us that Nico, King Nico, Queen Nico, was a man? And we went straight to his channel and found him walking 2 little chihuahuas. Nico's a woman! I couldn't help it. You laid the truth before me and expect me to ignore it. God created 2 skeletons. Not only do the skeletons have different size faces, they have different ways of walking. And a woman, without a shadow of a doubt, crosses her legs inwards and her shoulders tilt as she walks. Tilt. Tilt. And it's right the way through everything. It's not just the politicians, it's not just the popes and the imams and the Buddhas and the Dalais. It's all of them. That's how they keep control. People say that we're absolutely outnumbered. First of all, we don't even know how many people are on Earth. We've got no idea. It could be totally exaggerated. 8 billion. We're running out of space. Apparently, he could fit us all into Texas and we'd all have, like, I don't know, something ridiculous, like 40 acres each. Everyone in the world with 40 acres of land just in Texas. And it'd just be a great big wildlife park, wouldn't it? Anyway, it don't matter where I look. Even the Secret Service, the bodyguards, walk with diamonds, look. It's a great big club. And you and I are not in it. The Dalai Lama. It's a girl. Let's come back to this dude, the Archbishop, Sarah Mullally. Are you in the back file, Sarah? He's not in the back file. Let's take that as a picture. Save image. It's been ages since I've saved an image. There we go. There's your first one. It's a dude. Final answer. Straight legs. Bitch here, bitch there, another bitch there with an egghead. She's got a bit of a small, long face. That one at the back. It's another reverend look. But they control everything. They control the vertical, the horizontal and the diagonal. Everything we see and hear is just about propaganda. It is. I didn't realise it was my last lesson that I learned from Bevy, that everything they say is a lie. That if they can't be true about their core identity, then how can you trust anything they say? I'm not saying throw the baby out with the bathwater though. You might still find some truth in some of these. Like the world's flat. That information came to me from Dave Murphy. Dave Murphy is a girl. So even though Dave Murphy pretended to be Dave and be a man and drink piss. I am a cider drinker. I drinks all my troubles away. Even though Dave told me the truth about flat earth, Dave went on to tell many lies to me. For example, Dave was driving his car and saw the Twin Towers fall. But Dave already knew it was a load of bollocks and that there was no flaws and all the rest of it. So he compounds a different lie into me that 9/11 happened because the guy that taught me flat earth, who at the time, because I was so naive to all of this, I had so much faith in. And then I followed him for years, devotedly. I loved Dave Murphy's work for The Biggest Lie of All. And then he brings out a video hating on Jesus, spitting on Jesus and all the rest of it. Jesus wasn't real. And I've heard it all before. My 2 big pointers are, A, they changed the time records for Jesus. BC, before Christ, AD, after the death. Something significant happened for them to change the effing calendars. They also put bank holidays in his name, etc. Something seriously big happened. And mankind, as we know it, we all lost our memories. And now they get to tell us all these lies at school. I'm descended from a monkey. It's a fact. No, it's not. You admit there's missing links, or as I like to call them, the missing chimps. Oh, we found Lucy. Lucy is the biggest joke of all. Not only did they find this, whatever they call it, Homo sapien, I don't know what it is. It's a load of lies. Not only did they manage to find this thing, but apparently it was eaten by something and spread out over half a mile, but yet they still managed to find most of the body. It's bollocks. They couldn't even find, what's his name? The Afghanistani, Osama bin Laden. They couldn't even find Osama bin Laden. Give me a break. They couldn't even find, what's his name? Sean Penn found him. The drug dealer. I can't remember his name. Not Pablo Escobar, the other one. The Chapo, El Chafi. They couldn't even find him, but Sean Penn could. Sean Penn, the movie actor, that's right. Sean Penn found Chappie, but the FBI couldn't. Anyway, we're looking at, what's his name? Sarah Mullally. Sarah's pretending to be a female parishioner, whatever. He's got big hands, hasn't he, Sarah? So's this dude as well, though. Look at them knuckles. The pair of them. He's pointing down with one finger. This is a dude. Do you think every single... It can't be every single parish, can it? Like every single priest is a flip-flop. It can't be. It's one thing I've never really looked into. The priests. Locally, gone and spoke to them. Oh, that would be a signal, wouldn't it? Sarah Mullally walking. I've got one gate. Let's see if we can find another one. Sorry, I'm running. It's been a while since I've spoke to you, innit? There's another one. Game over. Look at this bitch here. Bitch, please! With the sloping shoulders, the long face. Dude, another woman. I told you that bodyguard in the last picture was a woman. I think that's the Archbishop's personal female bodyguard right there. Save image. There's 2. There's another one here. 3. Oh, he's a doddle to destroy, isn't he? And there's the bodyguard. It is. That must be the Archbishop's personal bodyguard. Look. Knees separated. Knee swinging. Foot at 4 o'clock. Straight legs. Ear. Straight legs. With boobs. Straight legs with boobs. No. That combination is wrong. Try again. There's another one here. Yeah, we'll take that one. Stairfail, lovely. That's game over right there. 1000% that this is a dude in disguise. Forensics is the most powerful clue and skill that God's left behind for us all to discover the truth with. For those of us that actually want to know it, there are so many that don't, and this includes your family, your friends. They don't even want to talk to you, right? And I got to a point where I didn't even want to talk to them. And it was settled in my mind, at that point. The things they said, the way they acted. You are of your father. The devil. Until you come round to understanding the power and the glory of God, you are not awake. You do not know the truth. I speak to so many people that have got they're onto the big pharma. They see the chems. They see all the smaller lies that we've already battered to pieces anyway. But I don't see the bigger ones. The flat earth, the hiding of God right in plain sight, giving us the truth, and then dressing men as female archbishops and women as popes. It's a mockery to the lambs of God. Which is what we are, right? It's what Jesus said. You're all the lambs. I don't know if he meant too trusting or the fact that when the farmer calls and speaks, the sheep respond to him, right? And him only. And maybe that's what he meant by it. I think it's more like what he. I think that's more like what he would have meant by it. That when you hear the voice of God, the word of God, Not the voice of God, the word of God. The truth. When you hear the truth, you recognise it. And when he calls you, you come. And I know he called me. I felt it. I was electrocuted by his spirit. For a brief moment in time, it felt like days. It just felt, I was just lifted out of my body, and just, it was amazing. For a brief, I don't know, it was a moment in time, I guess. I don't know. Do you know what the funny thing was? When I woke up to all of this and watched that Dave Murphy movie and realised the earth wasn't spinning and it was flat, and then it had the foremost thought that they're hiding God, my web camera was on. They must have been watching me. Show it to me, you bastard! That'd be ace. Sitting and watching your own moment, that instant that you realise God is real. That's where most people fail this. They get hung up on different religions and different messengers. It doesn't matter who your messenger was. Did you get the message? Jesus said, don't worship me, worship the Father. No one is good except for God. Lord, forgive me, for I have sinned. And so is this tosser on the screen. Where are we? Looking at Sarah Mullally, Archbishop of Canterbury. This is a new one, I'm guessing. There's no different. Who's the other one? Who's that one I detest? It's a strong word, I know. Mother Terry. Mother Terry. Saint. They've sainted him. This person... and it's very possible, has trafficked people around the world. They say it's little people. People in general. They don't care. If it's true, imagine that we all look up to this person who's been sainted, but is actually a trafficker. One of the worst ones in the world. If it's true. You see, they lie about everything. Jimmy Savile touched over 200 girls, but Jimmy Savile is a girl. It makes no sense to me. When you see the truth, that story makes no sense to me. Images. Mother Terry. Father Terry walking is a dude. Some say that it's Fauci's dad. There you go. Straight legs, knees together. Problem on the right, look. The egghead. The big, tall, slender woman. Another one here, look. Another one here, look. All those eggheads, look. Bong, bong, bong. They look like 3 bongos. Definitely a dude. Mother Teresa. Father Terry, as I like to call him. See, that's the other thing. When you realise this is going on, it's no longer boy zone, it's girl zone. It's not the Spice Girls, it's the Spice Boys. It's not the Backstreet Boys, it's the Backstreet Girls. Everything is inverted. And that's when you know you're dealing with Satan. Look at the size of that hand and them knuckles. Look at that flat back of a man. Look at it. He looks like the bells do this to me, Esmeralda. He looks like the Hunchback of Notre Dame. No woman on earth has got a back like an ironing board. It's all of them. This is all I can tell you. It's all of them. And you, I, your families, we're all stuck down here with them. And you may well wonder, what have we done to deserve this? It's a test. You see, for me, the flat earth was an IQ test. It showed me almost overnight, within a few days, who my friends were, who had intellect, and who could understand this. And it was hardly any of them at the time. Now, because I've shown forensics to them, they accept a lot of the other stuff because they can see. When a proper friend says to me or sends a picture and says, "Look at their eyes, oh, look at the teeth," It means they listen to me. They can see them the way I can see them. This is a man with a massive jawbone. Look at the size of this jaw. Wide smile, deep set eyes. That's a bowl. It's not an egg shape, is it? Look. It's square, blocky, or cannonball as we like to call it. Cannonball head. So, you only have to look at some of the statues where there's children and it looks like they're holding on to bits and bobs and it's loaves of bread and all of this. They're a bunch of dirty, satanic, pedophiles! They're a bunch of weirdos. What word best describes these people? Weird? Off the hook? One sandwich short of a picnic? Nut jobs. I don't know who it was who said, but anyone discovering the truth in the 21st century would be considered mad, crazy, a lunatic by his peers, friends, and those around him. Or hair, because there are many girls that have woken up to this as well. And we all react differently to it, right? I had the most extreme reaction. I was trying to end the world from day one. Come on, God, push the button, in his own time. Jesus didn't even know when the end of the world was coming. He said it, only the Father does. When the Spirit of God washes over you, something changes. And I was instantly drawn to all these people, Mother Teresa, the popes, understanding the religion and all this. I wanted to learn about God. But everywhere I turned, these liars are there. These liars are interpreting these books. So when people say to me, the Bible is 100% the word of God, I'm like, prove it. Because in Genesis 1, he says, God saw the gold and the gold is good. There is no reason for God to talk about a metal, an ore, nothing more. It's only valuable because a certain jeweler said it's valuable. It's not valuable to me. I don't wear any jewelry. I've got no rings, no watches, no chains. You can stick it. No earrings. The test is that you see the light. Like the Blues Brothers said, Elwood, I see the light. When you see the light, I mean properly, all of this, it means nothing. It does mean nothing to me now. The flat earth, all of it means nothing to me now. All I'm interested in is God. And, you know, they've tried to remove Jesus from me so many times, all the way through flat earth, because they show me, they teach me stuff about these people that's horrible, but not one of them taught me that this was a man. They've even got this baby, look, to do devil horns, to suck on those two fingers. Trained to suck on those two fingers when a camera appears, I bet you. I don't follow the words of any of these people or anything they've got to say. When the word of God is present, it resonates. When two or more people who believe in Jesus gather, miracles can happen. But this, saints, walking with saints, this is not a saint. This is a liar. Look at this. Look at the size of that man beast there. Princess Diana. He's probably on Tupac Island sipping mint cocktails with Bruce Lee and Amy Winehouse. They tell us these stories that Diana's in a car crash and they're actors. They are act whores. And they write some of them out the script. They don't actually write them off. They're in the club, they just remove them. They live the life. Remember, if there's extra lands, these people are living on it. Lands we've never seen. They might tell us about them. Xanadu. Who was it who always talked about Xanadu? Bob. Bob Noodles. Excuse me, I need a drink. Bob Noodles used to talk about Xanadu being off the coast of Australia. And strangely enough, the star of that film and song, Xanadu, is Olivia Newton-John, who's Australian. All just coincidences though, Peter. Right. Back to Sarah Mullally. I'm ranting again. It's taking me an hour to do the first investigation in 3 months. I'll tell you what. He's got a big neck, hasn't he? This fella here. On the neck alone. Just on the neck. Look at the size of that hand. Look at them knuckles. Do you fancy yourself as a bit of a boxer? Right, let's come back. How many gates? 3. I need 2 more and a face shot. I think I'm running out of pictures here, though. You don't get to do the wedding of Kate and, what's his name, Wilma, and not be in the club. Right there. Look at the shoulders on him. And then you got Toblerone shoulders there. Look. You don't get to stand next to the Queen of England and the future King of England without being in the club, one of them. It's a big club, and I don't walk like that. I've trained you how to do this. Where is it? G2G. Playlists there. Training videos there. Pause. Copy. Give me. Why is that not coming up? I want to copy that. Copy. Oh, there we go. And bink. Post. Post. There we go. Douche. There's your playlist. Study, learn, practice. What can I tell you? The truth will set you free. Again, biblical. My hero, speaking words that they're like pointed arrows when he fires them at me. You know, when I sit and think about what he's actually saying to me. Let him without sin cast the first stone. I'm not without sin. But yeah, I've been throwing stones left, right and centre. I'm happy that I've trained so many people. I really am. I can see it in other people's work, and I'm glad I taught so many people. I really am. If you haven't practiced, it's on you to do it. I can't do everything for you. See, that was my problem in Flat Earth. I let everybody else tell me the answers. This is the answer. This is the answer. And sometimes they were lying to me to make me look like a fool. And it's happened many times before. I believed I was a monkey on a spinning ball. But there you go. That's the playlist. Let's come back. Train yourself to spot these gates. The gate is the final answer. Okay, the skulls is more difficult to learn to spot them by looking at the faces. It's more difficult to learn, but once you get the hang of it, it's very easy. Trust me. But the gates are the final answer. No matter what you see, I take these skulls and I put them on celebrities, and I always get the wrong skull because it's all of them. And people take these skulls and put them on normal people to try and convince you that you're looking at a flip-flop. You know, it's a double-edged sword using skulls. I understand it. But once you've got used to using these by yourself, You become a natural person and a natural skill for looking for wide faces, rectangular eyes, wide noses, wide dental arches, square jaws, short sloping foreheads. You become a natural observer of the truth when you see it. The gates is the final answer. It doesn't matter if someone's wrong sculling you. All you got to do is take a video of yourself walking, and every transvestigator who looks at it will give you their answer, won't they? And like I said, they're not all honest. Most of them are flip-flops. And I know that they couldn't tell me. Mr. E couldn't tell me that she was a girl. Michelle XX couldn't tell me she was Michelle XY. Hans Wermatt with your nasal voice couldn't tell me you was a woman. You pretend to be what you're not, and then you cause confusion among naturals. You tell more lies, you hinder progress. Which is why I love forensics, because it's straight to the point every time. I can decide by looking at your skulls and the way you walk whether you're a man or a woman. I don't need anybody's validity for this. It's a natural fact. Men walk with straight legs, knees together. Women do not. The feet point outwards towards 8 or 4 o'clock, and their knees separate, creating beautiful diamond shapes in their legs. See it? And that's the power of God. That's the truth. That's the word in front of you. God's work and words in front of you. He created 2 skeletons, male and female, created he them in his own image. Look at this dude. Look at this chin. If he was to cock his head backwards, look, the chin would be so much further in front of the forehead than a woman's. Women have flat faces. Men's chins protrude past and their heads slope backwards. Women have flat faces. Look at the look at the bearded woman in the background. Right, back to this. Look, I've got off topic again. Sarah Mullally, get this blooming investigation done. There's another one there. We'll take that one. It's a nice parting. One more. Nope. I like that one. That'll do nicely. Right. A face. It's been, sorry, it's been so long since I've done this. Sarah Mullally, where are you? I want a decent face shot. That's too big. I look for a 50-50. What is a 50-50 picture? That is not a 50-50. What you do is you divide the screen in half, because the skulls are a 50-50 shape. If I was to push the skull upwards, I would end up with half of the screen being skull and half of it being space. So to get a correct match on a picture, you have to correctly pick the right size picture. Otherwise you'll mistrans-investigate the person you're looking at. Was that a 50-50? No, that's too small. That one's too small. That one's close. Do you know what it looks like? Do you know, do you know what that looks like? He needs an headscarf. Olive. Oh. Olive. Yeah. Olive. Off the buses. It is. It's Olive off the buses. It's a dude. I knew when I was a little boy that person was ugly. Now I know why. Because I was looking at a dude all this time. Anna Karen, is that his name? Two first names. Anna Karen was a model as well as an actress. That's him. Is that really him? He let himself go a bit, didn't he? Let's have a look at him. Oh my, do you know who that looks like? Danielle. Oh my God, if Danielle's a dude, I'm going to be so pissed. That's the one that peed on me. Oh my word. Where do you want me to start? It's the wingspan, isn't it? It's the arm. You got to start with the albatross wings. And then absolutely no hips. Look where that belly button is. Oh, Houston, we have a problem. Not very model-like there. See, this would have fooled me. This one, not so. Where's that other picture gone? The bikini. This one, not so much. See, that naturally doesn't look right to me. I'm like, oh, it's an ugly woman. No, it's a bloke in a bikini, Peter. If you don't believe me, look at that neck. Look at his jawbone. But all this time, all these women, so-called women on TV, they've been men. And the men, like Blakey, okay, you butler. Right, look. Remember what I just told you about Kate Middleton's chin protruding past the forehead? This is a woman in disguise, Blakey. I get you butler. Look at the chin and look where the forehead is. It's a side profile look, but the chin does not surpass the forehead look. But let's see if we can get a side shot of Olive, and you'll see the chin protrudes past. Or any woman, any famous person for that matter, that's supposed to be a woman. I can't get that side shot. Arthur, that film. When I was a young boy, that film made me laugh so much on the buses with Blakey and these two. And now I see it, look at that long woman face, look, with the close set eyes. The little cheekbones, look. Woman, he looks like Del Boy. And then Blakey, a big tall woman. I really want a side shot of him. I can't get one, but look at this chin protruding past the forehead. Size of that brow bone. Look how big that brow bone is. The chin passing the forehead, look. The ears low set with the earrings hitting the teeth, look. Just like if I wore earrings, they'd hit my teeth, not my nose. Yeah. On the buses, that's who it reminds me of. Sarah Mullally. There you go. It's Olive off the buses. Did I take that picture? That's a little bit big, actually. I don't care. Save image. Have I got it? No. Take image. Done. Right, there we go. Right, okay. Done. Did we have another one in chat? Let's have a look and see how you're all doing. Hope you had a nice day. The truth is the only important thing on earth. It is. People are like, what about trust? Yeah, well, look where trust got us. I do trust people to a certain extent, but I only put my trust in God. My true trust, my heart and soul goes into God and God only. Jesus was a fisher of men, right? And in that same respect, so are you and I. We're fishers of men and women because we see something they don't. We're a step up on the ladder. We're a veil lifted, whatever you want to call it. Right, where am I? Where am I? Thank you, Henry, for the congratulations. Do I think Princess Diana is now playing Melania Trump? No. Are you kidding me? They don't need to do all that mask stuff. They've created enough of them that they bring someone new in. It's the way it goes. Side, what is it? Sideshow left, or whatever it is they say. Right, where am I? Bink. Hello, Marlene. How you doing? Do. Why does it make others so angry when you know who they really are? Because the spell's been broken, that's why. And you might tell other people. That's the worst thing that these people fear. Remember, it's a secret. And you know the secret now. You and I know the secret. And keep blabbing your mouth off. I think it's the most scariest thing for all of them. That Ephesians 5:11, everything done in the dark is going to be brought into the light. Everything they've done, everything you've done, is going to be brought into the light. And we're all going to bow our heads in shame when he shows us our bitterness, our outrage moments. Like the other day when the guy cut me up, but yeah, he bibbed the on. It was his fault. I yelled at him, but in the last 3 months, honestly, I've learned so much about how they affect your, not just your thoughts, the way you speak to people, the fruits out of your mouth. They affect everything in all of us. They implanted lies in our heads from birth. Some of us freaked out, right? I definitely freaked out, I'm telling you now. But we all react differently to the truth. I'm gutted for all the people that are not going to know the truth. For those that never get the chance to know it the way we did and embrace it. I'm sure most of them would if they could just have that insight, but their IQ wasn't high enough, right, to see through the lie the way yours was. And it's from all walks of life. People with academia can see it. People without academia can see it. I don't have a single GCSE or anything to my name, but I saw it. I saw the lie. And, you in your own right, created in his image, are blessed. You shouldn't feel down. I know some of you do. You shouldn't feel down. I've never felt so close to God in all my life, but if you extend my time down here to 120 years, I'm only halfway. I can't imagine being sat here in 55 years' time, strumming the Taylor guitar and calling out flip-flops. Hopefully, someone else will take my place and do it for me before I am too old. That's why I covered so many celebrities. I wanted them all done. I didn't want anybody charging you any dollars, any PayPals, nothing. The information's there. I covered your celebrity. And I'm a natural man. I've proven it on video. I've proven it in pictures. And that's the beauty of knowing forensics. These people cannot hide from you. They can. Like this on here. Sam Huygen. Let's just bring up that picture of his face right there. Hair face. And I've instantly got pink lips. I want that picture. That is a real nice one. No. There we go. That's the one I was looking at. Pink lips. High set ears, look. If he put earrings in, they'd be in line with his nose. My ears are low set. They hang at my lip. The eyes, no brow bone. Open eye socket. Vertical 5 head. Widest at the top. She has had a jaw implant. Chin and cheekbones added. The ears, the distance in the eyes, the colour of the lips, and the 5 head give away the testosterone drinking woman. Sam Quagan, look at those pink lips. Look at them. There's no hiding it once you can see them. There's no hiding it. Let's come back. Did we have a request before I do a TV show? There's nothing in orange. Let me have a look. Can you do Alex Phillips from Talk TV? Alex Phillips, Talk TV. Alex Phillips. Journalist, member of your... No. Talk. Alex Phillips. 2 first names. That's how we're done. Final answer, that's a dude. He's got a neck like a storm drain. Look at this. What do you reckon that is? 20-inch neck. Easy. On par with Mike Tyson. Look at the chin to tie ratio. I'm done. It was the mastoids that were giving him away. Well, that's what I started laughing at. The neck and the mastoids. Instant fail. Soon as you are trained to do this, you'll laugh yourself. You'll laugh that you didn't notice before. The distance from chin to tie. Male neck. This, to most men, they would have sex with this person. And lads, if you're still thinking this way, if you're still thinking this way, I would have thought the same way 10, 15 years ago. I'd have thought that was a blonde. But it ain't. That's a dude in disguise with a massive neck, square shoulders, and flat chested. He's got a hard stare look. It's not soft, it's not feminine. Here he is, pointing his booty out, look. Do you think he put a pillowcase down there? How's he got an ass like that? Where's your hand? It's between 2 big, fluffy pillows. They're not pillows. They're not pillows. What's his name? Alex Phillips, Talk TV. Let's see if he's got gates before I go any further. Let's take his name, bang it in the back file. There was no Sarah Mullally. I am in the right file. Yes, I am. Paste. Away it goes. Boys with boobs on YouTube. Look at the size of those meatballs. Do you fancy yourself as a bit of a boxer? Oh, he's a dude all day long. Big, thick male knuckles. Big man hands, look. And miscoloured, look. He's got a truck driver's arm tan, look. He's got a nice little suntan going on all the way up to the wrist. And then he's wearing Michael Jackson's spangly white glove. Look at that colour change. He's got a truck driver's arm tan. I don't know. Maybe it's the hairs on his arms and it stops at his hands. I've got no idea. I have got an idea. It's to do with taking the wrong hormones. It's like diabetes. It does something to your circulation in your hands. I can't remember what it is. Turns them white and cold, like a diabetic. Right, anyway. Size of him. Come on. Show me that picky. Look at that. It looks like the Stay Puft Man. Been painted blue, though. Oh, what's happened there? Has he had a tick bite? Have you seen these videos? I got the alpha gal. I got bitten by a tick. I'm allergic to beef, pork, and dairy. But you're still allowed to eat chicken and fish. So it's not all off the menu, is it? Look at them shoulders. Oh my gosh, and no one notices. Here's an egghead. Look at that flat face. Small sloping jawline, high set ears. Over there, absolute battle axe. I don't think this person's got any gates. It's not showing me nothing. Alex Phillips, talk, walking, we're done because there ain't no gates. We're out of here. Walking. See what happens. We might get him. I doubt it though. Oh, what's the back file saying? He might be there. No, he's not. Alex Phillips, he's got no gates. But look at these two. First thing, right, I'm going to tell you. This one's been hit in the face with a shovel. Because her chin does not pass her forehead, does it? Same with this fat bitch here. Who's this? Oh, it's what's his name? What's her name? The far right activist. Golding. Oh, where does that name come from? I can only imagine a name with gold in it. Goldfinger. He's the man. I can only imagine someone with the name Gold in the name comes from a certain place. A certain place that I'm not allowed to mention. A certain place where they said that the show's and we're going. We're going about. I can't even get it out, folks. We're going, apparently. Well, I'll tell you what. These women from this country with that funny flag I keep seeing, they ain't half ugly once you can see what they are. He's got a neck. You could wrap a string of bananas around that neck. You could. When they wear a choker, a real woman, a chin would probably hang over that choker on a real woman. Sometimes you get women with slender necks. I've seen them. Yeah, you are out there, girls. I know. You get tall girls too with slender necks. But the slender, they do not look like you could tie an old yellow ribbon round the old oak tree. You see George Washington coming in a second. I'm saying timber. Look at the size of that neck. It's a tree trunk. Game over. It's a dude, but there's no gates for this dude. It's a shame. But it's a nobody. Sorry. Let's have another one. There was another one up here. What was it? Alex Phillips. Oh my gosh. How am I supposed to get that name, Aaron? Elizaveta Tuck. Elizaveta. Please find it. That's the one in it. Russian American pianist. Oh, no, it's that one. Figure skater. Figure skater. I don't fancy me chances. Let's have a look. He's Russian. Oh, he's got long legs on him. He's a bit bony. You know, that's a bit scary. That looks a bit like an ex-girlfriend. She didn't have those cheekbones, though, that's for sure. Anytime you see those words, Getty Images, it's game over. I've never seen a Getty image yet without a flip-flop behind those words. Getty Images. They only take pictures of their own kind. As long as you... are susceptible to these lies, you'll believe that what's his name, Elizaveta, is a Russian female skater, and that this is her boyfriend. Right? What's triggering me here? What tells me that this is a girl? For you students out there, instantly, when I looked at this picture, I was already targeting something that told me that the boyfriend is a girlfriend. Instantly, what was that telltale sign? What are you seeing that tells you that this is a woman? There's a sign there, a signal to me instantly. Tells me that this is a woman. What is it? No, not the gates. Ears to mouth. High set ears to the mouth. Gotcha. Put an earring in. Be in line with the nose, not the teeth. Gotcha. Egg-shaped high ears. Agreed. Egg-shaped high ears. Look at the width across those cheeks there. Tic-tac head. I see it too. No ears, no nose. 5 head is giving Anna Souza tinglings. Are you not seeing these pink lips at home? It was the pink lips, guys. Compared to, what's his name? Elizaveta's red lips. Red lips, pink lips. Telltale sign, pink lips. And you know who's real famous for the pink lips? And I love it. John Cusack. Looks like a geisha in some photos. Lips. The Cupid's bow on John Cusack is phenomenal. Right there, pink lips with a Cupid's bow. Why can't I find one of them really bright pink pictures? There was loads before when I looked. Was it John Cusack? Oh, there's one. Still not pink enough though. Look at that egghead. Look at the 5 head. Close set, pretty eyes. High set ears, small mouth, rounded jawbone look. Soft rounded jawbone, pointed chin. No neck whatsoever. John Cusack, I was going to say JC, but it's not. It's J. Oh, it is John Cusack. Oh no. Is it a K or a C? Yeah, it's a C. JC code. I staggered myself there. JC code. Which JC, I hear you say? Jesus, wash away my troubles. Look, do you think it's by chance that they put an halo round John's head? John's got a sloping jawline, pink lips. What is that? Shush. It's not by chance that they do this to them. It's not by chance. The pink lips, again, and the Cupid's bow, the small mouth, the high set ears, the close set eyes, the lack of a brow bone, the vertical forehead, the face that looks like it's been slapped with a shovel because it's flat. There's what I'm looking for. Lovely pink lips, John Cusack. It's come back, and that's what triggered me. He's got wider cheekbones. This one's got no cheekbones, look. This one's got the squarer jaw. It's been feminized, but it's still squarer than this sloping jawline right here. Right, Elizaveta took my shaver. She took me shaver. Oh, did you fall or was you pushed? That's quite a long bicep for a woman, isn't it? Get your woman, if you've got a woman by your side, get her to flex her arm for you. Notice how her upper arm looks like a chicken wing. It's wider at the top than it is at the bottom, and it's much shorter than this Flight of the Albatross right here. It's a figure skater. I don't think we're going to get gates. Let's have a look. Yeah, there's nothing. Walking. I think this one's going in the bin as well. Let's have a look. Yeah, this one ain't happening either. And it's a dude. Categorised and clarified by his wife. But I can't find no gates. So this one's not happening. What was the other name up there? There was another name up there. Let me have a look. There. Paul Morrow from Fox News. Alright, let's have a look. Paul Morrow. Uh-oh. Not finding it. Morrow. Oh, there it is. Columnist, Fox News. That must be him. Here. Looks like Albert Finney. Is it Albert Finney? I'm seeing some actor. I don't know which actor it is, but I'm seeing an actor. We're done. We're done right here. Tell me which one of them's got a wider face. I've taught you how to do it. Men have bigger faces with wider, further apart eyes and wide-ass cheekbones. The widest place on a man's face is just below his eyes. But a woman has a tall, flat forehead and she is widest in the hairline. A woman has a tall, flat forehead and she's widest in the hairline, not in the cheekbones. This woman is not widest in the hairline, but in the cheekbones. Look. Very strange that the only people that can become politicians have been inverted. The only people that can become musicians have been inverted. Paul Morrow. Apparently, it's a columnist, a Fox News reader. They're all actors. She's got rounded eye sockets. Okay, Del. Is that you, Del? Del's got these eyes. What's Zorro? It's like they're wearing the Zorro mask around their eyes. Like it's because of surgery and stuff. and of course taking the wrong hormones. But it really shows the smallness and the roundness of the eye socket. Look, small, rounded eyes, clearly visible. Smaller, rounded eyes. Look, men have rectangular eyes. A bink, rounded eyes. Look, no cheekbones. Small mouth, pink lips, Cupid's bow, flat five head. There's no chin. Look, the chin to tie ratio. Look. How can Alex Phillips from Talk TV have a 10, 12-inch neck and this so-called man, Paul Morrow, only has, what, an inch and a half neck? Isn't it strange when we see them for what they are? Small face, look. And you wonder... if someone's crazy when they point these things out to you, but they tell you. These people have to telegram you and telegraph you what they're doing to you and when they're doing it. And they told everyone decades before we got here. Our parents were told and mocked. They called this band the Small Faces. Mocking. That one looked like Jackie Chan to me then for a second. Images. Mocking everyone. Long face, closer eyes. Long face, closer eyes. Long face, closer eyes. Look at that five head busting through. You could put a, what's that haircut called? Beehive. You could put a beehive on that one. It looks so feminine to me. Look at them here. That's a snazzy cardigan you got on. They've all got pink lips. They've all got small mouths. The small faces. Just remember, women have got smaller faces. They love to tell you. They love to tell you and mock you whilst they do it. Rod Stewart was in this band, wasn't he? Is that Rod Stewart? Is one of these Rod Stewart? Was it Small Faces? No, it's not Rod Stewart, is it? Is it? No. No, I don't recognise Rod. Here, Small Faces star returns. I don't know what this is. Look at the difference. The neck. We'll start with the neck. They put a scarf around this one, look, to hide it. The wider face. Look at that brow bone. And then here, look, open eye socket. Rounded eye socket. Open eye socket. No brow bone. Here, though, look at that doorstep. It's an absolute doorstep of a brow bone. Wider face, look. The long, soft face. Beautiful eyelashes. And then the painted on eyelashes, look. The mascaraed eyelashes. The fat face girl. It's not fat face, it's bowling ball skull. The Small Faces, they love to tell you. Let's go back. We're looking at the small face of Paul Morrow. Who are these two? The untold story of Paul Morrow's wife. Is that who she traded Paul in for? You got the rough end of the deal, mate. Oh my gosh, who is that? Not by the hairs on my chinny chin chin. That right there, sunshine. That right there. That's fucking diesel. An absolute diesel of a jawline. Look at that. You gotta be kidding me. This one reminds me of that. Who's the Don who did the Wheel of Fortune in America? Oh, it slips me mind. It reminds me of that person. Who's this? She got pink lips and a nice fat five head. We're done. I don't know who that is, but is that Paul Morrow without a beard? No, it's not. That's someone else. It's still a chick. Here's another chick, look. Paul Morrow, Wards and... What? How do you get that? You got a nice sloping jawline, closer eyes, flat forehead. Paul Morrow, have you got any... He's got no gates either. These are bad requests, I'm sure. Let's have a look. Oh, maybe I've got a gate. What's that? That's not him, is it? No, that's not him. Is that El Chapo? Oh, no, that's Maduro. Look at Maduro. Look at the FBI. But with the FBI, how come the FBI walk like penguins? Why does Maduro, what's his name? Nicolas Maduro. Why does he walk like a penguin? Why does this FBI agent walk like a penguin? And the answer, Pat Sajak. Thank you, Carol. That's who I was thinking of. He looked like Pat. He looks like. Do you know who else he looks like? No, it's not Pat Sajak. He's a little bit like Pat Sajak for the people at home. It does look a little bit like Pat. It's the squashy face look. Look how small that face is. How big the head is. Look at this picture. Look at that. It's a boys with boobs on you. Who's got the bigger face? Who's got the bigger teeth look? Who's got further apart eyes? It's like shelling peas once you know how to do it for yourself. But that's not who it is. It's this person for the English. It's Bradley Walsh. I'm seeing Bradley Walsh. Look at that. Bradley Walsh. Paul Morrow. Oh, it's close. It really is close. Where are we? Oh, yeah. Gates. There is none. We're done. I need better requests. Let's get rid of that. Have we done Bradley Walsh? The Welsh. The Prince of Wales. I don't know if I've done Bradley Walsh. Go on then. Let's do Bradley Walsh. It's a girl. Absolutely no jawbone look. Small teeth, pink lips, rounded eye sockets look. Small ears, flat 5 head, widest in the hairline, not in the cheekbones. I think it's much more noticeable when they're younger. Tiny high set ears. Wrong teeth. Bradley, is that your wife? Let's have a look at your wife. He's got a big chin to... Look at this. Chin to tie ratio. Chin to tie ratio. FTM. Bradley Walsh is an FTM for all you... English people. He did this show called, what's it called? The Chaser. The Chase. This one. And when I watched it, I was laughing my head off. I thought it was hilarious. But now in hindsight, especially knowing the contestants are flipped, and you can put a confederate in there. What's a confederate? Well, a magician, if it was a crowd of people, he could pick someone who knows what's happening, a confederate who's in on the trick, the joke, the whatever it is, and they could pretend to be just someone in the crowd. So it makes the magician look better. They asked this question, and the names that come up were three different ones, right? But the name that comes up for Germany is it's an horse racing person called Fanny Schmeller. Fanny Schmeller. It's a real Fanny Schmeller. At least the German flip-flops are making jokes now. They put... Got myself laughing, look. They put this up as a question, but it's just to show you it was... And in the show, Bradley Walsh could not stop laughing, neither could the audience, neither could I. When I first watched that clip, I was dying with laughter. But they must have already known that they were going to bring this up or put it in there. Maybe they don't, but Fanny Schmeller's a real person. In case you thought I was lying, Fanny Schmeller. Right. Who's got a square jaw? Do you know who this looks like to me now? Keir Starmer. This looks like the Prime Minister of England, Keir Starmer. Another FTM, of course. Is that Matt LeBlanc? No, it's not. It's an FTM. I thought it was Matt. Oh, it's Bradley Walsh's daughter. The son. Yeah, the daughter. See, this is all brainwashing. Bradley Walsh and son. So you're convinced that Bradley, because he's got a boy's name as a boy, and this is his son because he's wearing a tuxedo. This is all part of the brainwashing. And it's hard to unbrainwash someone. who doesn't have an IQ. I'm sorry, but it is. Wow, Bradley Walsh. He looks like... Who am I seeing there? David Raish? Or is it a singer? I'm seeing a little bit of David Bowie there. Is it David Bowie? I'm seeing someone. Oh, it's really doing me head in. Bradley Walsh. Anyway, BW. 33 Varda. English comedian, singer, entertainer. Oh, he looks like Mel Gibson there. Wow, that's uncanny. I could never get on telly, you know. I think I've been on the news once in Turkey. Not in Turkey, in Cyprus. Doing my magic. I think I've been on the news once. But I'm not allowed to become Bradley Walsh. I'm not allowed to talk about Fanny Schmeller to the general public. I'm not allowed on Big Brother. I'm not allowed to become a footballer. I'm not allowed to become a politician or a prime minister. I could become a doctor, but I can't become a head doctor. I could become a policeman, but I can't become a chief constable. I can join the army, the air force, the navy, but I could never, ever, ever become a general or a colonel. The game is rigged against me and you and anybody who's a natural, anybody who's created in God's image. This world, it's not yours. You're not from it. This is what Jesus told you. The reason the world hates you and you hate the world is because you're not from it. You're not of it. So many friends still don't care, even when they find out the truth. One of my other friends the other day, they've been told and they just don't care. There's bigger things to worry about. The Epstein files and Pizzagate. Nonsense. The biggest lie of all is that all the celebrities are inverted. That's the biggest lie of all. Not the flat earth. Not the fake dinosaurs, the fake nukes, the fake space. None of it. It's this. Because this shows you what the devil has done. It's biblical. Everything points. Your compass, your finger. Every pointer points to God. Christ points to God. And still, they don't want to accept their own divinity. Your own divinity. Look at the neck on him. Who's that? Jodie Whittaker. Is that his wife? He's not married to Jodie Whittaker, is he? Look at that stature. That's a dude. Final answer. Look at the breadth across. Look at the chin to tie ratio. It's a man. Only men get these big, deep... A woman can have this little dimple, right? But it is a little dimple. And it's narrow. It's V-shaped. I've taught you this, right? You understand these lessons. A man's is much more open. You can fit a meatball in there. With a woman, it's a Dairy Lee slice. It's a Dairy Lee triangle. Rough. Right, Bradley Walsh. That's not Jodie Whittaker, is it? It really isn't. He's too tall. Yeah, that's not Jodie Whittaker. He looks like Vanessa Feltz. Lost a load of weight. Right, Bradley Walsh. Do you know what? Have I already done Bradley Walsh? I'm going to be peed if I've already done it. Let's have a quick look. Bradley Walsh. Bradley Walsh. Brad Pitt. At least it's finding stuff with Brad. What's that about? Peter Kay, 2 first names. David Bowie's hysterical impersonation of Paul Whitehouse. Oh, there we go. The Boys, Baron Trump. No, I don't think there is a Bradley Walsh yet. Let's add Bradley then. Oh, That's Fanny Schmeller. There we go. Bradley Walsh. You're definitely in the back file though, aren't you, Bradley? Let's have a look. Copy. Paste. Alex Phillips, no answers. Paste. Away it goes. Right, let's have a look. Right. Bradley. Search. Walk in. Like I said, if you don't believe the skull check that I give you, perhaps you'll believe the gates. 1 second. I want to go back 1 second. The contestants on these shows look slightly off, don't they? Adam's raisin implant, a slender long neck, absolutely rounded soft jawbone, small ears, pink lips, open eye sockets, and that autonomous M that's starting to kick in there. I'm seeing a girl. I believe that all the contestants are flip-flops as well in these. Wow, doesn't his daughter look like him? Really strange. I believe that all the contestants are also flip-flops on all these shows. It was Big Brother that did it to me. When I realised Big Brother was corrupted and there's no natural people in Big Brother, then we don't get any time on television. Naturals don't. Or not of any significance. Again, Bradley Walsh look, soft jawline, pointed chin, small mouth, small high set ears, close set eyes, the vertical flat forehead, widest in the hairline, not in the cheekbones. But when we look at these women look, they're huge cheekbones look. Nothing here. Lee Mack, egghead look, small face, a little bit wider than Lee Mack's face look, but still not as wide as the gentleman here with the wide teeth. Bradley Walsh walking, my bad, I started face looking again. There we go, let's come back. Bradley Walsh runs like a girl look, elbows out, inline footfall, and we're done right there. There's one, there's another, there's a, oh that's beautiful, look at that tightrope walker. Let's come back again. Abbey Road, definite Abbey Road shot. Look at that queue line. You know where I've seen a queue line like that before? Daniel Craig, DC Devil's Child. Daniel and Craig, two first names. Daniel Craig running. Look at this dirty queue line here. Right there. James Bond in an instant becomes Jane Bond. Elbows outwards on each side. Hips swaying. Shoulders swinging. Knee and thigh bone pointed inwards. A full female running gait. It's that simple. And it doesn't matter who it is that you go looking for. Do you know what one of my favourite ones is? Princess Diana running and princes. Bink if I can find it. There he is winning the. It looks like the old male. He's got a very straight leg there. There he is winning Mother's Day, Father's Day race, whatever school it is. That's what we're looking for right there. The queue line and the bent leg. Look at that bent leg. The diamond is there even when the foot's not, look, and the shin. The diamond remains. Look at that dirty queue line. Elbows out, look. You run like a girl. You run like a girl. And then him right in the middle. Oh, I saw this video on Twitter earlier on. It said, when you run like Napoleon Dynamite but fight like Mike Tyson. And it's got me one of the funniest fights, real fights that I've ever seen. I don't know if they was all drunk, but the bit when he kung fu kicked the 2x4 was just amazing. It was so funny. Anyway, This is a woman with female Q lines. This is a woman with female Q lines, look. And this is a man, straight legs, knees together. It's as simple as that. It's absolutely easy to see once you can see them. Fanny Schmeller, we'll get to you, Fanny. And there it is, there's the female Q line of a woman. There's the knees opening, creating diamonds, look, right there. A Bradley Walsh, game over. Bradley Walsh is a woman. His husband with a big square jawline. Look at that head. It's like a bowling ball. Look. There's your egg. And there's your bowling ball. At 20 paces away, look, you can tell just by looking at the size of his head and the width across that face that this is a man and this is a woman. Just by their faces. And this is why the trolls, the shills, they don't want you to learn skulls. Because for most people, your truthers are online and there's not many pictures of them walking gates-wise. So you have to go off the skulls, don't you? I understand that that's why you asked me to do a lot of these internet celebrities. But without the pictures to prove it, in a courtroom, it's no good to me, right? Like the last 3 investigations we did. I forgot to cut out the Archbishop of Canterbury. It's been so long since I've done this. Right. It's a woman. Final answer. Is there any more? There she is swinging a knee outwards. Look, men don't walk like this. I don't walk like that. There's nothing else. But I've got what that'll do. Is that him? No. That's Robbie Williams. Surely that's Robbie Williams. Look at that feet. Look at the size of those hips. And I know there's women out there now scoffing. Robbie Williams isn't a woman. Robbie Williams got 2 first names. I will start there. You're crazy. No, I'm not crazy. The people, this person's crazy. She thinks she's a man. She's lying to me. Robbie Williams lied to me all my life. And when on discovering the truth, I'm the one that's crazy. No, I don't think so. God's word is final. Male and female created he them. And I can recite and quote the Bible because I didn't throw the baby out with the bathwater. There is bathwater in there, trust me. Robbie Williams has got a picture of himself. What's it called? Oh, Fanny Schmeller. Robbie Williams album. If you don't believe that they're satanic, then explain this shite to me. Why is this one? Get off. I don't want to go there. That'll do. Why is Robbie Williams hanging upside down, inverted on a cross, the opposite to how they did Jesus? Why is Robbie Williams, 2 first names, pretending to be a dude? Why is Robbie Williams inverting himself on a cross? Escapology. It's to do with the album. It's called Escapology. It is escaping. You see, Robbie Williams has to escape. The Queen of England, King of England, has to escape. President Donald Trump has to escape. We gotta get out of this place. If it's the last thing we ever do, they've got to get out of this place. They've got to escape. You and I don't have to escape. We were created in the image of God and lied to. My hero said on his final breath, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do. Does that sound like the devil talking? Yeah. They show what they are. They show who they are through pictures and songs. Dude, look like a lady. They've been telling you for years what's been going on. Victor, Victoria. Vice versa. They've told you all along. Satan's rule is to tell us, to literally tell us and lie to our faces. Which people in their religion are literally allowed to subvert the course of justice and lie if it saves them over one of us. Which person has got that right to do that to us according to their scriptures? You see, that's why they hate Christ, because Christ opened the door for everyone. It wasn't just chosen people anymore. It was everyone was welcomed. As long as you could see the truth, as long as you could repent, see the wrongdoings in your life, the way you've acted, the way you've responded, the way you've spoken, in your actions, in your thoughts, all of these things. This whole world is a test. It might even just be a huge IQ test, who knows. But I have this unbridled passion that knows God is real. I don't need a book written by Freemasons and demons and all the rest of it. I don't need a book to know that God's real. I don't need a pope, an inverted one, or any vicar, real or natural or not. I don't need an imam. I don't need anybody to tell me that God exists. I worked that out all by my lonesome. In an instant, I was connected back to God. 40 odd years? 40 odd years without him. And then in an instant, we've resumed communications. It's a jolt. It's a jolt to the system, to your soul. It's a jolt. It scares. It invigorates. It fascinates. Knowing the truth. I used to be scared of meteors falling out of the sky, little green men coming with ray guns, nuclear bombs, outbreak monkeys. Don't get me started. And now the only thing I fear is God's wrath. God's disappointment. Not his wrath. I fear God's disappointment in me. Don't you feel like you haven't done enough? Don't you feel like you need to do more? Because that's how I've always felt. Up until the last 3 months. I've had a real nice break from all of it and not had to think about any of it. Well, I have thought about it, don't get me wrong. When things have popped up here and there, I've thought about it. But before the break, I was every day, it was every word, every minute. And I've had a chance just to sit back and... You know when someone's just full of shite and you don't want to hear it? Now, or back then... Well, that is how we sound to natural people that don't have the finger on the button. We're that drony person that they don't want to hear. It's not because they don't understand the subject, or maybe it is, but it's because they don't care the way you are. You do. You cared enough to find out the truth, to discover God, right? That's what you discovered at the end of all of your searching. You did find God at the end of it, right? There's no other explanation for it. You can try and tell me it's aliens, but I don't believe in aliens. I don't believe in your Bigfoots and your abominable snowmans and your flying saucers. If there are flying saucers, the man-made. If there are aliens, then the demons. But as such, there is no evidence for any of this stuff, whether it be Bigfoot, an alien, a UFO. There's no proof of any of it. For me, the UFO sightings, they've been drones. It was silent. I couldn't hear any engines. Vroom. Drone. Right above your head. You can't hear it. Even if it's a big drone, at the right altitude, you're not going to hear the blades on an electric engine. You're not. I don't care what you say. You should have been brought back to your creator. People are like, you can't call him God. You've got to call him Yahushua, Yahweh. You've got to call him this. Anybody who tells me I've got to do this and I've got to do that, I just put the middle finger up. Nobody tells me what to do anymore. I don't bow and I don't consent to any of your nonsense, because that's what it is. It's just nonsense, right? When you actually look at any of it, whether it be evolution, traveling in space, what the sun's burning, it doesn't matter. It's just nonsense once you see the lie. And then you see who the liars are. You realise all your scientists, Brian Cox, all your so-called factual people are also inverted. Brian Cox is a joke. She's got no willy. She's a girl in disguise, and straight away those pink lips, those beautiful pink lips of a woman, the Homer Simpson crooked cheeks look, the soft rounded jawbone, the Adam's raisin implant, which is flicked off to one side. It's not moved over like a real Adam's apple would, because this thing is stuck on. It's not part of the throat. Brian Cox, absolute fanny. No jawbone. The voice gives this one away as well. So FTM. Brian Cox, the actor, small face look, small triangle, big 5 head, dial M for Masons in the hairline. I can do this all day, every day, because it's all of them. There are no exceptions, and I knew this from the beginning. Don't ask me how I knew. Again, the voice of God, the Spirit, the Holy Spirit washed over me, and I just instantly knew it was all of them. I don't know how I knew it was all of them, because I was brand new to trans-investigating. But I think, you know what I think it is? The fact that I knew Bruce Lee was a woman. And if Bruce Lee's a woman, then it's got to be all of them. I think that's what it might have been. Now I sit and think about it a bit more. Maybe that's what it was, that I knew it was all of them. If it's Bruce Lee, it's got to be all of them. And it did cause upset. That day I said, Bruce Lee's a woman. The first time I sung that to all them flat earthers, there was outrage. Absolute outrage. I went from the OG of flat earth to a dumpster garbage in an instant. And then I knew within 3 days, brewing, that then I was surrounded by them. It wasn't just the celebrities, it was the flat earth community in general, or the ones I was communing with, the ones I was on channel with. Bruce Lee's a woman, and that's the end of it. So is Brian. Oh my gosh, talk about chin passing the forehead, look, wide mouth, large low set ears, look at draw a triangle, look at those cheekbones, look at the shorts, look how big the face is, look how small the face is, look how small the forehead is, look how big the 5 head is. It's a force within you. Once you can do this for yourself, you'll see the tic tac head, you'll see the white. Is that Margot Robbie? It is Margot, 2 first names. You'll see these markers all by yourself. You'll see these people and think, even though that's quite a wide dental arch for a girl, it's still a girl. The pink lips and the soft eyes give her away. She got Mick Jagger. Is it Mick Jagger teeth? Or whose teeth are them? I'm seeing someone's teeth. I don't know. Brian Cox. This Brian Cox, so-called scientist, talks about the universe and how man is so intelligent, but there is no God. The keyboardist from D-Ream, and that's who this person is, Brian Cox, D Ream. That's right. From the song, Things Can Only Get Better. Look at that dude there. He's on whiz. Surely he's on whiz. Look at him sucking his cheeks in. Cheekbones. That's a dude. There's an egghead. There's another egghead. There's another egghead. Who's the big tall bitch? I don't know, but she's doing a Masonic M with her fingers. It's not my like the baby sucking on his 2 fingers. Do you know what? None of them are Brian Cox, surely. That one is right there. There she is. This is Brian Cox. This is Brian Cox. Look at her pink lips. Look at the pink lips. Hello, Karen. How you doing? Sorry, chat. I've been... Sorry, I've disregarded you all. How y'all doing? Who's joining me? Sugar Rolly, hello. Chilster, hello. Marlene, I said hello to. Sarah, hello, Sarah, sweetie. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. No, is that it? Toffeekins, hello. Sean, hello, Sean. I didn't see you come in. I thought you had gone to me. God, nice to hear your voice. Hello, son. How you doing? I'm a granddaddy. You're the I'm the granddaddy. You're my daughter. Did you have the baby? How you doing, Sean? Nice to see you. Hello, Saute. I'm still answerable to God, and so are you, for being told and being warned and not listening. But the fact is that Brian Cox, physicist, astrophysicist. Firstly, let's separate them words. Astro, meaning fake, like astroturf, astronaut. That's right, it's not real. Said I love to mock you. Astro, it's not real. Astrophysicist. So there's physicists, there's real physicists that do physics, and then there's knobheads like this tart who do astrophysics, which is nonsense physics, made up physics that you believe is real. Oh, there are millions upon billions of stars, and on a billions and trillions of stars are bagillions of gazillions of spunk millions of planets and moons, and it's just absolute nonsense. If you knew there was just Earth doesn't spin and everything rotates around the Earth that's above my head, then how important is Earth? More to the point, how important are you and I to God? How important is it to God that you find out the truth? You discover that He exists and He created you. And this is the secret they're keeping. And it doesn't matter who your messenger was. It doesn't matter which book you read to have the realization, that moment of clarity where there's just you and Him. It's an exquisite moment. It really is. It passed too quick. I can't wait to go and see Him, even if He's cross with me. Third generation flat earther was born last Sunday. My grandson is going to terrorise schools everywhere he goes. Soon as they put him in nursery, he go, "What is this? A ball. Where do you live?" He's going to go, "No, water's level. Show me a picture of Bendy Water." 4 years old. Show me a picture of Bendy Water. Life is still wonderful. You can still have moments of love, joy, laughter, even though all this is going on. I'll never forget what they've done. But I have to forgive. I'm not saying that these people shouldn't go to jail. No, that's not what I'm saying. I have to forgive because when I meet God, I'm going to ask him to forgive me for the sins I committed on earth. Oh, I haven't done any of the things that these people have done, and to their own children as well, and they've had it done to them, and it's generational. What we're talking about is generational inversion of human beings, boys to girls, girls to boys, in your imagination. Remember, you're not actually changing the skeleton. A boy's always going to be a boy, a girl's always going to be a girl. Even if you make the girl look like a boy with a haircut, some beards and whatever, and you make the boy look pretty and give him long hair and some boobs, fake boobs. It's all fake. None of it's real. You've only created the illusion of a man. Once you can see the skeleton, the illusion breaks and you see the pink lips, the soft close set eyes, the high set ears. If she put earrings in, it'd run level with her nose. If I put earrings in, it'd run level with my mouth and teeth. You've got 1, 2, 3 women looking right back at you. And you can't see them. So in real life, how many times have women like this said or done something to you without you knowing? For example, Amanda gave me a love bite, and he was a man, and I only found out 8-9 years ago when I discovered transvestigations that a man had given me a love bite when I was 14 years old. If I can be fooled at 14, I can be fooled at 20, and so on and so on. Mr. Rogers sang a song, didn't he? A boy is a boy and a girl is a girl. And then now they've taken that away because a boy is not a boy and a girl is not a girl. Can you see the difference? Who's got the bigger, wider skull? It's right there. This one's egg-shaped. It's had a jaw implant, but the face is tiny. This one, big face, shorter forehead, widest in the hairline, look, up here, widest in the cheekbones, look, right there. It's a fact that men have wider cheekbones. It doesn't matter which nationality of people we go to. A man is widest below his eyes and a woman is widest in a hairline. And they put these men in these leopard print MK Ultra clothes because it represents a sex kitten. A sex kitten. Again, you've been harvested. You're being harvested. Your natural state is a wheat. Their natural state is tear. They're not like you and I. They don't think like you and I. They've hidden the shape of the world. They've hidden God. They've hidden free energy and all these other things in the name of Satan, in the name of science. Oh my, look at those pink lips. Small faces. Are you seeing them yet? Absolutely no jawbone. Right there. Square jawline look. Large, low set ear. If I put an earring in, it'd be in line with my teeth look. Oh, you can't see that picture there. You can see it there though. Square jawline. Large, low set ear. Earring in line with my teeth. But not here. Soft, sloping, rounded jawbone. Brian Cox. And this person convinces children they can go to space, they can become astronauts, knowing full well that God exists and that she worships Satan, was created in the image of Satan, to lie to people like you and I. Because these people believe that they are chosen. They believe that they are demigods, is what Bevy said they think they are. They believe that they are demigods. again and again, they told us, they warned us, they mocked us. How many times do you have to beat a drum to get someone to recognise it's the truth? I've got no idea. I know I tried and I tried and I tried with family and friends. And I've like, out of my whole family, not including race, out of my whole family without including race, I've got 3 people left, and they're all from the same family. They're bloodline of my family. One, like a mother, a daughter, and a son, and they're all awake. They all know the truth. My auntie Joni, when I showed her the flip flops, she was just in awe. She couldn't believe that Marilyn Monroe was a man. She understood it, but when she understood that, she just still couldn't believe it's a man. I was the same. Arnold Schwarzenegger was so bad for me to get my head round. I don't know how I got my head round Bruce Lee first, but Arnold Schwarzenegger was so hard for me to work out because of the muscles. And I never contemplated that you could make a woman that big using human growth hormones and steroid injections and testosterone. I didn't think you could do that with a woman, but you can. And grown 7'6", built like Arnold. Not meant to be that way, but it's the lying and the deceiving and the deceit. They lied about everything, boys and girls. Everything. And Brian Cox continues this lie. She, it's not a he, it's a she promotes the idea that you live on a spinning ball, that you descended from monkeys. Promotes it. Stuck in a time warp with a bunch of liars. Again and again, I love the truth. Again and again, I'll scream God till the day I die, because the devil deceiveth the whole world. That old dragon cast out, the drag on, the drag, that old dragon. Bruce Lee enter the drag on stage. Drags. That old dragon known as Saint Nick. Fool of the old world. Look at this. Which one of you needs a lesson in Toblerone sloping shoulders versus McDonald's Big Mac, Coke and fries? My nana had chest of drawers that were smaller than them shoulders. Look at the size of it. Is that Hannah Waddingham? It is, isn't it? Hannah Waddingham. What a dude that one is. But this is the joke, right? That you're taking advice from women looking like men if you're a man. And if you're a woman, you're taking advice from men. All these agony ants and all the rest of it. The dudes giving you advice. Dudes giving advice to women. Again, those pink lips. Brian Cox, BC, 33 Varda, the pink lip bitch. I'm happy that I know the truth. I'm grateful to all the people that gave me this evidence, that taught me to do it. And it doesn't matter who you are, you got taught by a flip-flop, because your idol that brought you to this truth was part of the beginning. You know? When I first learnt Legal Name, I had John Harris and who was the other one I listened to? There was 2 of them that I listened to. From Legal Name, I realised the earth was flat, and I instantly found Eric Dubay, Mark Sargent, Patricia Steer, through Dave Murphy. And all of them were flipped. Then I found Transvestigations, and I went from Mr. E to Hans Wellmack to Michelle XX and whoever else, and they all turned out to be flipped. That's why I chose the name the Son of Man. Jesus referred to himself as the Son of Man. He never said outrightly that he was God. He said, I am. And he was, but in the flesh, not in the spirit. I've debated all of it in my head. You know, about Jesus and is the J silent? He's us, because we're all children of God. Or is it he's Zeus? Is that what you're telling me? Or is it just as it is, Jesus, known globally as Jesus? If his name's Yahushua, God's not going to be mad at me for calling him God and Jesus Jesus. It's a test of faith. And my faith is that God did do this for me. God did do this miraculous deed for me. For all of us. That we may be able to go to heaven. That we may be able to see the truth. That Satan's snare that he set for everyone didn't work with us. Because that's where you do accept that, right? That you were on your way to hell before you found out this truth. You do accept that you were Satan's prize. Now you're God's, right? You should be. You should care enough that they're doing this to children worldwide. How do I know? Because I got a love bite off one. How do I know? Because I only have to go look at any celebrity with a child. Charlize Theron has got to be one of the easy ones to do. One of the ones that has openly inverted the children. There's quite a few of them done it. Adele, the singer. I saw a board with like 8 celebrities that have all inverted their children openly. This person is an advocate for inverting a child because this person was inverted secretly. This person is a man in disguise. Look at the jaw passing the forehead. Large, low set ears with the earrings catching the teeth. These are all actors. They're all Freemasons. They're all Masonic actors. Liars, deceivers. They believe that the demigods, they think that the chosen. And in their religion, which is Satanism, the synagogue of Satan, the synagogue of Satan says that they can lie to us by any means. They can take our belongings from us. Steal from us. It's all fair game. Because we are clay monsters. That's what they call us. The legal definition for a man or a woman is a clay monster. Because again, let's go biblical because you're not paying attention. God formed you from the clay of the minerals of the earth, zinc, iron, copper. He formed you from the earth, made you and created you from the clay of the earth, and then breathed a spirit in through your nostrils. Is that too much for you to take? Is that too biblical? Are you not special enough for God to have created you this way? If the answer's no, then Satan's got you still. Charlize Theron, children, like Madonna, she took them from all over the world, didn't she? Children. I don't think any. Are there any of them his children? I don't know if any of them are his children. So look, children, and there you go, right there. Charlize Theron walking with his daughter. 7-year-old son Jackson. Jackson's wearing Jackson's grown up, by the way. I'm not transvestigating a child. A lot of people want me to do children. Jesus said, keep your hands off the little ones. That includes transvestigating them. I can go back and look at Jackson now, because Jackson's an adult. These are children's pictures of him when he was a child. Or hair. And if you adamant that you want to transvestigate his children, that's your choice. Take it up with God. I don't mind going back in time and looking at someone from a child. For example, Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson, Son and Man Code. Again, the Son and Man Code. Why the Son and Man Code? Huh? Everything points to him, but you just neglect the fingers pointing at him. Michael Jackson miraculously went from one colour to another. Apparently, Michael had a disease. It's called having too much fucking money. There's Michael as a young black girl. There's Michael as an older white man. Where is it? There. Apparently, Michael had a disease that changed Michael's colour. I don't believe any of it. I think it's absolute shite. I think they actually pigmented Michael's skin. I wonder if it was just his face and his neck and his hands. Do you think it was like a spray job where they just do the bits that are visible and then the rest of it's underneath is still the original colour? I wonder if they did that to her. Got no idea because I've never seen Michael Jackson with her clothes off. Oh, my TV's gonna... Oh! I've just smacked the microphone. Is it still in? TV's gonna turn off. There we go. I hope I didn't knock it out. Have I still got audio? Mic check, I have. Michael Jackson, the biggest pop star of all time. I remember when I first became a flat earther, and they all went into these big rabbit holes of what these albums mean and The Crown and this and that. In hindsight, I spent hours studying bollocks. Don't mean nothing to me. Apart from the Michael Jackson album, this is the only one that means something to me because they love to put it on album. They love to tell you. That one. Oh, balls. Done it again. 1 second. I do want that album. There it is. How come he's on a black and white checkerboard floor? Okay, there's your first Masonic symbol. Female Q line. You should know it by now, right? Just like Daniel Craig running. Female Q line. But his hands are pointing towards 9, 11. Oh, you're just a conspiracy theorist, Poncho. Going into all of this and what the Sgt. Pepper albums and all this was, I did loads of it with Pete Shea. It all means nothing. Absolutely tosh, nothing compared to forensics and understanding it. This is, Michael, this came out before it, right? Before 9/11. Telegraph, 9/11. They did it loads of times, the number 9/11. Supertramp album. Supertramp album. There we go. And it's this one I'm looking for. Is it that one? It is right there. Yeah. I want that album. Supertramp. Look, nothing to see. Statue of Liberty, look, holding up an orange as a torch, and there's your Book of Justice or Scales, whatever it is. Nothing wrong with that. Out of a plane window, look. Supertramp. There's nothing insidious there, you think? Can we get? Is it there? Is it? Oh, is it? No. Let me have a look. It's not there. Supertramp album. What's this album called? Breakfast in America. Supertramp. Breakfast in America. Breakfast in America. Yeah. Album. There we go. It's still not showing it. Wait. Is it not there? There. Does this album have it all? No, that's not it. Okay. It's taking me forever to find it. Breakfast in America. Album reversed. Oh, there you go. That's what I'm looking for. Right there. So, Supertramp. Reversed look. Supertramp. There's your P for tramp look. Tramp. Supertramp, when reversed, becomes 9/11. You see it, look? 9/11 right there. What are chances of Michael Jackson pointing to it? Supertramp. This is the albums from the 80s in it. 80s. They were telegraphing it 21 years before it happened. If you have another look at it, look. Your 9/11 look. And look what's behind it, look. On 9/11, there's your Twin Towers. See, now I did enjoy learning about these things. These are the ones I didn't enjoy learning about. Not the other ones with Michael Jackson. I didn't enjoy that one, but I enjoyed this is a visual thing, and I know that they're mocking me here. You know, they telegraph the things they're gonna do well in advance because there's one thing that Masons like doing more than anything else: playing chess. Innit? Oh, I know someone who likes to play chess. What's his name? Oh, surely I forgot his name. He was a trans investigator as well for a while, wasn't he? Ivanka. No. Inanna. There you go. Here's a Freemason. Dink. Apparently, he's got childbearing hips. I got a big blockhead, rectangular eyes, brow bone running. Look at this brow bone. It's not just here, look. It's right out at the edge. You can see it running through the middle. A short sloping forehead, just like mine. A square jawline, just like me. A wide mouth, just like me. A pair of boobs, not like me. Sean went through your videos. Sean destroyed you, didn't he? It's a shame because I quite liked Inanna Snow's videos. When I first started learning this subject, Inanna Snow was one of the videos I got pointed at. Side profile. What do you see? Side profile. Students, what do you see? Is that, it is Inanna Snow, it is, yeah. What do you see? What have I taught you? See who's paying attention in class. He's quite intelligent though, Inanna Snow. He seems quite intelligent. Most chess players are though. I can play chess. I'm not a chess player though. But I can play it. Strong cheekbones. The chin. Bang on biggers. That's what I was looking for. The chin surpasses the forehead. Remember, women have been hit in the face with a shovel. It's flat. Usually the chin is tucked back behind the forehead. With a real woman, it is. I'm telling you now. One of the things that was made visible to me, it was a picture of William and Kate kissing. William, Kate, kissing. It's this set of pictures, I think. Yeah, it's this set. That's not the right picture. That's not the right bit. Let's see if we can find it. Tucked back, look, behind. If you straightened it up, he might have had a little chin implant to try and count it, but you can't add loads to it because it looks redonkulous. That's when they look like they've got Hasberg chins. Right here, look at that bat cave right there. Look at that huge cave in Kate Middleton's neck, where a doctor has opened up, because before they used to open up the middle of the throat or the side of the throat and leave scars. Now they leave the scar underneath the chin, so the only way you can see it is from an upward pointing angle like this. Anytime this person looks at you, you're not going to see that big gaping bat cave below the jawline. Where's this picture of them two kissing? Like, it's like that. When we're out together dancing cheek to cheek. Heaven, I'm in heaven. Surely that's a waxwork. Or is it a lookalike? No, surely it's a wax. That's a waxwork. Why can I not find this picture of William kissing Kate? Look at those clavicles. A place to put Mama's spicy meatball. Right there, folks. Let's go back. Oh, that's it right there. I've just seen it. When we're out together, dancing cheek to cheek. Heaven, I'm in heaven. I've just seen the damn picture. Do 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 do. It's close. It's like that, but it's perfect. Almost. Where is that picture? When we're out together dancing cheek to cheek. Small face. She's got small face. And her tiny ears and her tiny teeth. Faces. The lion smile. You got me kidding me. As if I can't find it. I've got the picture because I took it and made it into an image where you can see the chin passes the forehead and the chin doesn't pass the forehead. I could have sworn I saw that picture. Kissing side view. Let's make it a bit more specific. Dude, I'm sure it's this set of pictures. If it's not there, I wonder if they removed it. It won't be the first time. I can't find it. There's a real good picture of Kate and William coming in for a kiss, and she's got the flat face, Wilma, and he's got a protruding chin, Ken. But it's just the way it is, folks. Inanna Snow's chin protrudes way past the forehead. They have ploughed that down here to stop it from sloping. Look, they've ploughed down the brow bone, and I think you can put like an implant in to try and flatten that bit upwards rather than have it slope backwards. Where is it? Brow bone implant. Oh yeah, there it is. Images. Just there. Oh, that's for an FTM. So you'd have the opposite done for a MTF. They would sand this bit down and add something up here. Yeah, like that. Exactly what I'm looking for. So they can change even the way your forehead looks like. But what they can't do is move the distance in your eyes. A man will always have rectangular far apart eyes. A woman will have rounded, close set eyes. It's that simple. Inanna Snow. Inanna Snow! Michael Jackson doing a 9/11. Let's go back. I've got off topic. Charlize Theron. Openly transgendered Jackson. Even though is Jackson a double flipper? He's not, is he? He's a girl, isn't he? That looks girly. There's a man, straight legs, knees together, and this is a little girl, arms akimbo, with the leg opening. It doesn't matter what age they are. People say trans investigations doesn't work until they reach their teens. Nonsense. Nonsense. Even when you see a child, boy or girl, riding a bike, it's the same as watching an adult ride the bike. Men, knees outwards, women, knees inwards. On a bike, the opposite of coming down the stairs. It's mental. But again, God says, you shall be blessed. You shall know this information. Whether you want it or not, you shall know it. And the daughters walk like boys, just like Charlize walks like a boy. Look, the daughter walks like a boy. See, the whole family's flipped, and this is why they promote this agenda. St. Patrick's Day, one day of the year. Your birthday, one day of the year. St. George's Day, one day of the year. Easter, one day of the year. Christmas, Jesus' birthday, apparently, one day of the year. But this nonsense gets a whole month. A whole month to brainwash into natural children. That you can become a toothbrush. You can be anything you want. Again, Satan doesn't care. These people apparently don't care. I don't know. Oh, look at this. Aviators on a woman. 5 head, pink lips, no jawbone. Look at him. What was I saying? I've forgotten. Oh, yeah. So this stuff gets a whole month to brainwash your grandchildren, your children. They're not getting you, although you might have become submissive to it all. I was submissive to it all. As a flat earther, I was submissive. The Bible states, and don't get me started on who wrote the Bible or whatever. The Bible states that the natural aspect of life is man marries woman, man and woman have child, family, children grow up, children marry man or woman, they have children, circle of life. That's the way God does it. Satan doesn't do it like that. Man meets woman looking like woman. Right, let me think about it. Man meets woman looking like woman, falls in love with man who is a woman who looks like a man. Woman with penis and testicles and breasts impregnates man with vagina without breasts. See, at this point, can you see how tip-topsy it is, how flip-floppy it is? It's the exact opposite of what God intended. The marriage, the consummation of love, that you have one partner in your life and you live with them all of your life, you're devoted to them in sickness and in health. That's the commitment, the contract that you met with God. You've allowed, anybody who's married has allowed your government to intervene between man and woman. So now you have to speak through the government to speak to the man and vice versa. And left God out of this equation, or as an imaginary factor, because that's the whole idea here, is that you have no faith. You don't believe in God. I don't believe in God. I believe in Jesus. I know God exists. I don't need the book. I don't need a pastor. I know he exists. It's self-evident from the world around me, the colours, the animals, the fish, the scales, the feathers, the plants, the spices, the herbs, the flavours, the fruits, to mention just the tip of the iceberg. I know God exists for these factors. I had it concentrated by learning forensics, understanding the human body and how I got here, that I was created, that I am intelligently designed. I'm flawed, and so are you, because we're too trusting. We trust people in white coats that tell us you need this, you need that, because I'm a scientist. And I've just showed you what the scientists are. We trust actors who go up and remember all the actors that queued up and said, if you don't do this, you should go to prison. We're talking about jibby jabbers. Remember all those actors that came on telly and they all faked it and all this. If I don't know God or believe in Christ and don't have that faith, then where's the justice for these people? The justice that God's going to save is what I'm talking about. Where's the justice for all the victims? If there is no God, what's the point of any of this? If there is no creator, no grand designer. Why do this to me? Why tell me I'm a monkey on a spinning ball? Why try to convince me to have gay bum sex? To make me become an uphill jockey, a Marmite miner, a sausage jockey. Why does Satan want me to have sex with men? Because God said it was wrong, that's why. Anything that God says was wrong, Satan says is right. He's the greatest deceiver of all time. The greatest deceiver of all time. This here, this new colours here, if you don't know what these represent, and these two at the top, remember they've added these two and these three. There's the original pride flag with an extra colour in it, right? 8, is it? Or is it missing one? I can't remember. And then these colours here, pink. What do you think that could include? White. That's terrible. Blue. What do you think that could include? And then these two at the top, sick, twisted, mother. Curse. Find out if you don't know what these colours. Find out what they mean. Added to that flag. These Satanists that parade around like celebrities, that live a jet set lifestyle on your back. Just remember, it's on your back, be it, that these people get this life. That you praise them, that you adore them, that you throw money at them, that you watch their movies, that you buy their books, that you listen to their music. Look at the size of that dude. Look at the shoulders on him. You'd have to be blind not to see the straight up and down body, the long arms, thick male shoulders, look, thick male clavicles, a place to put mama's spicy meatball. The giant hand with the white knuckles. Look at the size of these square knuckles. Don't get me wrong, a woman can have knuckles, but the petite, the dainty, like her fingers, spindly. All of these markers will determine, when you do your own investigations, what you're looking at. It's sad that they've done this. It's heartbreaking that they've done it. But they follow Satan's laws and rules. You have a choice. These people don't have a choice. I think they're forced, ganged up on, etc. Even when you think they're doing like Cat Williams. I love Cat Williams. She makes me laugh my head off because she spits a lot of truth. But she's still part of the show. Cat Williams still isn't telling you that she's a girl that was secretly transgendered at a young age and brought up as a boy called Cat Williams. Cat Williams will tell you all sorts and make you laugh and spit your coffee out and spit the truth, but won't tell you this truth. None of them want to tell you this truth. Because once you can see them, it's game over. I used to think about this night and day. I really did. I was obsessed with the truth. And there's particularly this topic. It's the most important topic in the world. Not flat earth, not big pharma, not the ULEDs and the chemtrails and all the misdirection and rabbit holes they want you going down. This is the end all and be all of rabbit holes. It teaches you who's lying that to you. And then when you go look at your favourite truther, it doesn't matter who it is. Who's the one I keep getting asked for? Clavicular. Let's see if we can find this bitch's gates. Clavicular. TikTok walking. Oh, we're done. It's a girl. Final answer. Is that really clavicular? Have I got clavicular? Let me have a look in the back file. I might have already done it. I remember that picture now. I've seen it. Clavicular. Come here. Paste. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Where is it? Oh, I don't know if it's still. That person's got some open eye sockets, hasn't she? I don't know who that is. It's meant to be real. No, that's not it. That's a strange walk, officer. I'm looking for that Russian video that had me in bits earlier on. I don't know if I can find it. I knew I should have opened it in a new window. It made me laugh so hard. It was the music that was doing it. It just looked so funny. Why can't I find it? Dang it! Nah, it's before all of these because I ain't seen any of these. Has it been really that long since I looked at Twitter? I can't find it. Ah, never mind. Never mind. Let's come back to class. Clavicular. Did it find him in the back file? Back file. Nothing. Clavicular. Let's have that gate then, Clav. What tells me this is a woman? Sloping shoulders. She had jaw implant, pink lips, high set ears, sloping shoulders, and the full mints right there. Game over. Is that clavicular as well? Did I take that picture? Save image. I've got it. What's that one? Is that another one? It is. That's another nice one. Save image. Clavicular. There was another one. Where was it? There. Is that him? Clavicular's journey from frat boy to TikTok fame. Is that really clavicular? That doesn't look like clavicular. It's a woman. Shoulder tilt. Sloping shoulders. Full in line. It's not clavicular. Is it? Whoever it is, she's got really close set eyes. Turkey teeth. Those eyes are really close set, don't you think? See, all the people that perform these surgeries, they're all inverts as well. The inverters are inverted. Is that it? 2 gates. I'll take them clavicular. I'm going to need a face shot. Closer. I need a 50-50. Baby. That's a bit too big, but I like it. Oh, you got beautiful, pretty eyes and pink lips. Do 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 do. I'm gonna take that one. Oops. I am gonna take that one. Save image. There's clavicular. Oh, I haven't been cutting them out. Oh my gosh. I bet I can't even go back and get the other ones. Edit. No, not edit. Cancel. How do I do it? Oh yeah, clipboard. Clipboard. Clavicular. Oh my gosh, it's going to be a short one. It's internet celebrities though. Clavicular. Clavicular. No, I can't be bothered to change it. Why did you spell it like that? My tab lock was stuck down. Who cares? Where are we? Clavicular. I need another one. There was another one before that. What did I do before that? Charlize. No. Oh no. Oh, it's miles back. Never mind. We'll just go as is. Cancel. Clavicular. As if I forgot to cut the... I forgot to cut the investigations out. Hello, Deborah. Hello, Scylla. Hello, Angela Lewis. End user. Babelso. Welcome. Aaron. Evelyn. Whoever else I missed. Welcome to the show. Give me a name. Give me a name. Robert Williams, Clavicular by... Fanny Schmeller. Let's do Fanny Schmeller. Images. Fanny Schmeller is a skier. One of the brains on the Chaser. Oh, is that the one that was up when Fanny Schmeller come up? Look? When I watched this clip with Bradley and them doing this, I was in bits. But like I said, it's all part of the show. Fanny Schmeller has got a squarer jawline than I have. Look at that jawline. A wide mouth, deep set eyes. Is that him as well? That's a dude. He didn't shave, look. I can see a 5 o'clock shadow on that top lip. Fanny Schmeller. He's a skier, apparently. Do you know who he reminds me of? There, in that picture. Come on, join the joyride. Roxanne. I don't know what his name was. Him. Reminds me of him. Fanny Schmeller. Yeah, there it is. Fanny Schmeller, that face she pulled. The arched eyebrows look of a woman. Fanny Schmeller. We're not doing Bradley Walsh. What was we doing? We're looking for... Fanny Schmeller. Fanny Schmeller walking. I don't think we're going to get Fanny Schmeller for some reason. German skier. No, not happening. Not in a million years. Let's get rid of that. Robbie Williams, mincing. Outlander. We'll do that on the next one. Jonas Vingard. Is that a request? I don't know if that's a request. Jonas Vingard. Jonas Vinsgard. Danish what? Danish professional road racing side. I got no chance. Cyclist. We'll go straight to walking, then I'll give you a face check. Images. No chance, lot. These cyclists, they've got no pictures of them walking. I think the only cyclist I've ever had walking is... there's a couple here. The real famous one with the big lungs. Married Sheryl Crow. That one. Yellow t-shirt wearer. I don't know. That one. Wrong angle. Thai... what do they call it? A Thai mail order bride. There. It's still not a good shot. That's a nice one from the back, look. Nice diamond showing. Ski with legs, 8 and 4 o'clock. That was weird. That was right at my stairwell. Sounded like Marlowe, but it's not Marlowe. Yeah, not happening. Not famous. Cyclist. It might be famous, but not famous. Famous, not famous. It's like in shape, out of shape guy. Famous, not famous. Right, give me another one. Actually, I've done something even though. She's got closer eyes, that one. He's got big shoulders, that one. He's got a long neck, that one. I'll tell you what, let's just open these up. Why not? Bink. Shamhuigan. I swear I've done Shamhuigan already. How is that? 3, 6. That'll do. That's the main cast, right? There's more. Who is that? John Bell. I'll put you in there as well, John. Graham McTavish. Duncan Lacroix. There we go. Outlander, the series. Let's close that window. Sam Huygen is the lead. Copy. Oh, I know. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Will you come up and say hello? Do do do. Paste. Sam Huygen. Search. It's not showing me anything. I could have sworn I'd done Sam Huygen though. No, that's not me. Oh, was that it? No. You picked the fine time to leave me. I thought I found it then, Sam Worthington. I've done loads of Sams. They should all come up. This is crap, YouTube. Hayden Christensen. Right, I'm done. Let's come back. We'll do this one. No, not John Bell. Where is it? Yeah, Sam Huygen. I've definitely got this one in the back file. Whether or not I've done it on YouTube is your guess is as good as mine. Sometimes it doesn't tell me, and they make me do it again. Tossers. Sam Huygen, pink lips, close set eyes, small high set ears, flat 5 head, widest in the hairline, not in the cheeks. Adam's raisin implant off to one side. Sam Huygen, is that his boyfriend? Let's have a look at him. Oh look, it's neck o'clock, chin to tie, chin to tie. Do you see it yet? Do you see it? It's so easy to see once you get the hang of it. The widest skull is here, look. Widest in the cheekbones. Look how big the cheekbones are, look. Where's your cheekbones? Oh, she ain't got any. She's got a big 5 head, though. She's widest in the hairline. So, when looking at FTMs, that's what we're looking at in FTM, we spot many different things that shouldn't be there. For example, the sloping shoulders that just form a line straight in from the neck, look. See it? Oof. If it was a man, this would look like a bolt on. It wouldn't just slide. This is the Toblerone shoulders, the sloping shoulders that we talk about of a woman. This is why a woman's bra strap falls off her shoulder. When you see women pulling up straps, either on a bra or a top, it's because their shoulders are sloping. Their shoulder sucks in diagonally, whereas a man's is bolted on. It's totally different shape than this. Where are we? Sam Huygen, female gait, right there. Q line, look. Arm akimbo. Markers, boys and girls. Know them, learn them. Small face, look. Look how small the face is, and a giant 5 head. Home. Me. Oh, you can't see it. Dang it, right there. No giant 5 head though. It's better on this picture. Look, no 5 head. No 5 head. Big face. Look how wide my face is. Tiny forehead. Look, but not there. And definitely not here. Widest in the hairline. High set ears. Look, put the earrings in. They're in line with the nose. Small dentures, pink lips, has a jawbone implant and a Adam's raisin implant. Who's that? Sam Huygen. I don't know who that is, but it's a dude, look. Bigger head. Sam Huygen. Fails forensics. FTM body contouring. It's a woman with a breast removed. Sam Huygen. Yeah, face done. Let's go to walking. Hello, handsome. Is he gorgeous? Yeah, is he gorgeous? Where you been all night, eh? You've been in the garden with Mark. Eh? You've been in the garden with Mark, you little bugger. Alright, Sam Huygen. Let's prove it. Arms akimbo. Straight away, look. Arms hanging away from the body. Impossible. Men's arms are bolted on and hang straight down, creating a T shape. Not another M lot, another Masonic M. Let's have that one right there. Right there, diamond showing. Diamond from broken leg lock. Knee wants to go outwards. Where's my full mince, Sam? There it is. Game over. Full mince with a foot kicking out towards 4 o'clock. Another one here. Full mince. Inline foot 4. Foot kicking out to 8 o'clock. Another one here. Foot at 8 and 4 lot. 8 o'clock, 4 o'clock. Diamond showing. There it is. It's easy to see it, right? Another one there, Sam Hagan, straight-legged dude on the left. It's practice. He looks like Viggo Mortensen there, don't you think? Anybody? It looks like Viggo Mortensen. Open it up. And we're done. Sam Hagan. Let's take your name, Sam. Copy. Delete. Edit. Open. Paste. Sam Hagan. Upload. There you go. Sam Hagan. Fails. Forensics. Catriona Balfe. Is that Catriona Balfe? Is that how you say it? Balfe. I think I might have done it. BC, Christian Bale. 33 Varda. It's always the number 33 Varda. Paste. Let's have a look at him. Images. Chin to tie ratio is my first pointer. Large ears. Earrings hanging in line with the teeth. Gotta get the image. I'm trying to walk like a woman there. Look at that. Look at that place to put Mama Spicy Meatball. Every now and again, you're just going to see it for yourself. That's how it started with me. You just see them on your own and you're like, what? It works. The forensic training works. This is a dude. Look at the width across his neck. Look at the place to put Mama Spicy Meatball. Chin to tie ratio is at least 8 inches. Look. Large, low set ears with the earrings hanging in line with the teeth. A wide mouth. Deep set eyes with a thick brow bone and a short sloping forehead. He's not widest in the hairline. He's widest in the cheekbones, just below the eyes, look. Catriona Balfe fails forensics. A 5 head versus a 4 head. Isn't it weird when you can see them? Feelings. Is that him there? He looks like an Oscar. He does. He looks like an Oscar. Yeah. Catriona Balfe. Final answer is a dude. On the neck alone, I fail thee. In the words of Gandalf the Great. You shall not pass! Straight out the horse's mouth. You shall not pass, Catriona. It's a dude. Final answer. Look at this chin to tie ratio. Look at the distance in the neck. It's not slender. It's a big, thick neck is what it is. Shoulders. Look at the size of him. Look at the distance there across. Long neck. Thick long neck. Wide ass shoulders. And again, the shoulders. I could stand a Big Mac, a Coke and a fries on them. Catch you on the Balfe. Yeah. Look at that 5 head. Catriona Balfe walking Hello, Gabby. How you doing? G'day, mate. You woken up to see me here. Yeah, I'm back. We'll see how it goes. It's just a dude. It's a dude with saggy tits. Excuse my language, but it is. Is that a penis? Please let that be a... That's a shadow, surely. That's... Can we have a bigger picture, please? I'm still seeing a shadow right here. Oh, it's just a fabric. It's just a fabric. Oh, my word. I mean, at which point can you not see the three men stood there? Not one of them's got a boob job. They haven't. They've all slapped the penises up between the bum cracks. And they're all tucking right there. I can't believe these Victoria's Secret models pass. Look at the chin to thigh ratio. Look at the neck. Look at the mastoids. The square shoulders. The flat chest look of a man. No one notices when they're 6 foot tall in high heels. 6'4". They're called supermodels. Why? Because they're fooling you. And the elite, the Illuminati, they think it's super that they fool you. They think it's amazing that you don't see it. Some of us do, but for most people, they're asleep at the wheel. Even the so-called truth people, flat earthers, the lot, they all think their subject is the one that matters. This subject, forensics, crime scene investigation, clearly denominates who is doing this to you and how they're doing it and why they're doing it. None of the other topics tell you why they're doing it. They do it for power, they do it for money. That's not the answer. Deception, deceit, deceivers, illusionists. That's what they've done, right? They've cast an illusion in your eyes that this is a woman. It's quite clearly a bloke who looks like an ironing board with a red cover on it. Square ass shoulders, straight hanging arms, up and down body with a neck straight out of a Scottish pine forest. Is that you coming down the stairs? It's just off to cock. That's a shame. The girl in the umbrella. Girl with the umbrella, should I say. Have I put walking in? Oh, I spelled it wrong. 1 second. Maybe that's why they're not coming up. There's one, knees together. It's not a good shot, though. It's a good shot, knees together. There's what I'm looking for. Game over. Catriona Balfe. Fails forensic. I do believe I've got this one, haven't I? Let me just take that name, copy that name, and then drop that name. Where are we? Give me that. Backfire. 1 second, folks. Oh no, it's definitely already been done. There it is. Right, we're done. Henry Cavill's been done. Just search his name. Is that the right picture? Where is it? That one. Yeah, we've done this one. Outlander, the series. Richard Rankin. Close set, pretty eyes, pink lips, high set ears, flat forehead, widest in the hairline, rounded jawbone, Adam's raisin implant. Let's come over here. Getty Images. I'm telling you what it is. It's an egghead with 5 head, and that's a bowling ball skull on top of a plinth. Men don't wear skates, but women do. It's a kilt. Yeah, it's a skate, mate. That's what it is. It's a skate. I like silky dresses because it shows lumps and bumps. The amount of penises we've seen through silk dresses. Oh, that's just so obvious. Tell me, that just looks like a dude, doesn't it? That just literally... Who is that? Sophie Skelton. Look at the state. That's just a dude. Outright, that's a dude. Close set, pretty eyes. High set ears, look. Smaller mouth, bigger mouth. Bigger nose, smaller nose. Further apart eyes, closer set eyes. Shorter forehead, fatter, wider forehead. A 5 head lot. There's your woman. There's your man. Again, the pink lips lot. Dead giveaway. Soft eyes, coffee bean eyes, pink lips, high set ears, flat 5 head, widow's peak. We're done. I just need your gates, Richard. Walk in. Oh, you're done right there. It's a shame I can't see your legs. That's a woman. Final answer. I know. It's good, isn't it, once you can see them. Arms akimbo lot, big hips, foot and knee following each other. Rough. He looks like, I was going to say Danny Dyer, but it's not Danny Dyer. I'm seeing someone else. Maybe David Mitchell. Would I lie to you? I'm not sure. Yeah, this one's no good. See you later. Oh, Sophie Skelton. That's the one we were just looking at. Obvious dude, right? Have we got you, Sophie? Let's check the back file. Katrina Balfe. Paste Sophie Skelton. Is that you? Chin to tie ratio. A place to put Mama Spicy Meatball. Strong shoulder line. A thick clavicle. Runs out to the edge as well, look. I'm seeing, look at the size of his hand. I'm seeing Sybil. Is it Sybil Shepherd? No, it's not Sybil Shepherd. It's, oh, I can't think of it. Is a big blockhead for a face lot. It's a man. Final answer. See if we can't. Oh, it's definitely a dude. Look at the thickness of this clavicle. Look at his chest. It's not a woman lot. They are male pecs lot. Male shoulders. Male mastoids. It's a male neck lock. Just look at the neck. We're done. Reminds me of Stormy Daniels. Is it Stormy Daniels I'm thinking of? Stormy Daniels. Stormy Daniels internally. Stormy Daniels, there we go. Let's get rid of Trump. Porn star. Stormy Daniels. Look at the neck. Look at the place to put Mama Spicy Meatball. 2 first names, if Storm is the first name. Boys with boobs on you. Look at the length from the shoulder to the elbow. Look at the size of this arm. Not just the width of it, lot. The length of it. And not designed for breastfeeding. There's a good picture of his neck somewhere. That's not it. It's not bad though. Apparently, Donald Trump, close set eyes, had sex with this one. They must have been banging tacos, surely. Slapping tacos. It's something like, it's close. Look at the neck and shoulder line on him. Again, Lord forgive me for I have sinned. Stormy Daniels deceived me. The whole porn industry has deceived us. It's not just the porn stars though, is it? It's like Kim Kardashian, Paris Hilton. They all made these flip-flop sex tapes. Even Tulisa out of X Factor has a sex tape. And it's a dude. Size of his hand. Look at the length of these fingers. They're not spindly. Huge hand and fingers. I can't believe I didn't notice these markers before. But this is a porn star. This is a dude lot. Which means this porn star, or is it a porn star or husband, or whatever, closer eyes. Do you know who he looks like there? He looks like, is it Joaquin Phoenix I'm seeing? Is it Joaquin? I'm seeing someone. I don't know who it is. There you go. close set eyes, pink lips, wide set eye. Look at the cheekbones on him. Ignore the fake tits, lads. Just look at the skull and the skeleton. There's your egghead with your vertical brow line. And there's your dude. Absolute blockhead. And that's if he even did anything with President Trump. It's all just mush, innit? Look how close set air eyes are. Rounded eye sockets. Look, you see the bags. And rectangular eyes here, look. Is that Stormy Daniels now? He's put on a bit of I'm saying timber. He's put on a bit of timber, hasn't he? Stormy Daniels. Good grief. Right, what time is it? 11:45. Sophie Skelton. Let's go. I've done your face. Let's go to walking. Let's get this show done and I can F off. Oh my gosh. Look at that neck. Surely he can bend iron bars round that bad boy. Is that him there? Because that's game over. It is. There's a nice space between his legs. So have I got you in the back file, Sophie Skelton? Yep, you've been done. There's plenty of gates, although I can't find any. Yeah. Done. Let's do the next one. Tobias Menzies. Name back file. Let's check it. Paste. I might have done it. I don't know. Tobias Menzies images. No jawbone. Prince William's teeth. Tiny high set ears. Close set egg, coffee bean eyes with an egghead. 5 head. And a sloping jawline. No Adam's apple. Oh, it's a girl. Final answer. Put the earrings in. Look. Close set eyes. He looks like Lance Armstrong. That's the cyclist I was thinking of. Lance Armstrong. Yellow jersey. Married Sheryl Crow. Tobias Menzies. Are you in the back file? Still working on it. We'll go straight to walking, Tobias. There we go. Broken leg. It's a woman. Final answer. Is that a full mint? No, it's standing. There's one. Yeah, it's offset. Q line. A broken leg. Broken. Oh, that's a nice inliner. She's tightrope walking. Let's go back one. And I've still not got a full mint. Just Jared. I love your way, but what's that? That's better. Right there. With Diamond. He walks the way Prince Harry runs. Once you can see it, you can't unsee it. Look at the foot kicked outwards towards 8 o'clock. Inline footfall, bloke. Size of his hands. Tobias Menzies, back file. Yep, he's been done as well. We're done. Tobias, bye. Next, Lauren Lyle, 2 first names. Copy. Back file. Paste. Away she goes. Lauren Lyle. Whilst it searches for Lauren, we'll go into images. He looks a bit like, I can't remember his name. English television. I can't remember. Who's that? Is that really? That's the guy we've just done, isn't it? Look at Mickey Mouse's ears for boobs. Is that him? Lauren Lyle. He's got a neck. Look at the thickness. Look at the shoulders. No boobs. Chin to tie. Wide-eyed. Short forehead. Houston. Psst, we have a problem. Silky dress. Where's my penis? Come on. Oh. He not got one for me. Gutted. I was hoping I'd see cock-a-doodle-doo. Yeah, but it's not happening. Lauren Lyle, 2 first names. It's a dude. A pair of cherries on a bloke's chest. Oh, we're done. Broad shoulders, flat chested, male neck, male everything, wide face, large low set ears. Look, get images to prove it. Walking, Lauren Lyle, walking, and oh, we ain't got any. Are you in the back file, Lauren? No, you're not. We're done. It's not happening. He's not famous enough. Bye. Last one, John Bell, Scottish actor. We got you in the back file, John. Paste. Search. Away it goes. Images. Oh my gosh. She's not even trying. High set small ears, close set open eyes, widest in the hairline, not in the cheekbones. Look, it's an egg tic tac shape, whatever you want to call it. No Adam's apple, chin to tie ratio. What's going on there? That's a woman. I've seen a woman. It's the pink lips that are doing it to me. It really is. The gawky looking face and smile. Look, small faces. Small faces. And a Getty image just to prove to you, it is what it is. John Bell. I think it is Scottish. He's got the name Bell. Spelled Alexander Graham Bell. John Bell. It's not coming up. I don't think there's any gates. Walking. Yeah, we're done. Yeah, we're done. There ain't none. Let's go back. There. A public. Outlander. Outlander. Oh, I've done it again. Caps lock. Who cares? Why do you spell it like that? Who gives a rat's? We're done. Right. Okay, I'm going to go. It's nice to speak with you all. I hope you have a nice, pleasant evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are on a flat, stationary plane. Just remember, God loves you. Thinks you're amazing. And he wants you all to know that you were born into an inside out, upside down, back to front, tipsy, topsy, turvy world. Thank you very, very much for watching, boys and girls. Good night, God bless, and goodbye. Good night, biggers. We'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.